continue production again.
I love it.
Yes! It's okay that we're late. I did it.
Gave you time. See, Mikey was doing this on purpose.
Amazing how much you get done when somebody's an hour late.
I figured it the fuck out. Yeah, apparently I just didn't save the new image. The eyeball is a bit... What if I... Yeah, this is better. It's positioned over you guys.
Oh, I gotta open up tabletop again.
Yeah, we had given up so hard we were about to play Baldur's Gate.
Damn.
I was walking my dog. Which cool story, he got to hang out with and he got to meet another dog, so now he's not bothering me anymore.
Good.
He will literally pout if he doesn't get to like meet another person or another dog on the
Aw.
walk. He'll
That's
like stop
adorable.
at the corners of streets and just like look around and be like, you're gonna have to pull on me pretty hard to like get me to move.
Oh yeah, he gets like.
Oops, I'm doxing people. Everybody can see my friends list.
I mean, just it still has my username.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, I did when I was a shittier person, way back when in the before times. I did find I found somebody's Steam name through. No, it was Jack Packard of Red Letter Media. I found his Steam name through his stream, and then I just obliterated him in Dark Souls 3. Just over and over and over again.
That's amazing. That's a cool story though. Worth it. Also, I don't know if you're able to do this. It's just a little. I'm looking at the stream right now. If you spread out our characters, you can see everyone. Malcolm's kind of like tucked behind.
Oh, yep. I can do that. Malcolm. Meep. Meep.
Mikey, what you did miss is we have states now.
There we go.
States.
And I'll
make you a
on your
little bigger.
token.
Not that much bigger. That's way too big.
So you can right-click on your tokens and change its state and see what it looks like.
And make this little fucker
In the
just a
different
little
states.
more of a little fucker. No, that's like a baby. There we go.
There you are. He's a baby.
Little boy. baby who stabs you.
And then I would make your eyeball just a smidge smaller.
Oh, I was definitely going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a joke.
I was just
The eyeball being that big was a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
I am just looking at stream and making recommendations. Do not listen to me. I am.
In fact, I'm going to drag the eyeball down a little bit so it'll be easier for me to turn these into TikToks. In fact, if I center them above you, it makes it. Oh, that's a great motif.
You
Just
said it
like
wrong,
the eyeball,
Michael.
the eyeball's like
pronounced,
looking down. Awesome.
it's pronounced Tickamatok. Come on, Michael. The kids are gonna know you're old if you don't say it right.
I want the kids to know I'm old.
You have to call it Tic Tac.
I want the same feeling as that guy. I want the same. You know what I want? I want the same feeling as that guy on TikTok who's always like angry about people using tools wrong. He's like, oh, look at this stupid piece of shit.
You ever been on the DIY, like WHY
yeah.
subreddit? Yeah. That constantly makes me sad and ashamed
Of Americans? Yeah.
of everyone.
Okay, so I'm only going to put 2 tables down because I don't want to keep doing this.
We'll visualize the tables in our minds.
Yeah.
The theater of the
I'm
table
surprised
mind.
you can't copy paste them.
I can, but I can't. Well, you know what?
If you group them, couldn't you copy? Yeah.
I can, but the thing keeps falling. But you know what we don't need? The under thing. This is just
True.
This is just like thought.
Just to give us the idea that there's a table there.
Yeah.
We don't need the post. We don't. It's,
Yeah. No one's gonna use
physics
the
does not apply.
Oh!
I guess we can.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we can start once I figure this the fuck out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we can draw.
Yes, draw your cards. In fact,
right.
I'm going to give a recap. Last time, you guys, under orders from their lord, Lord Cobair Van Daren, Malcolm and Arlu set out to find on a journey to the city of Trine. They have not yet told their companions as to why. Their companions whom that they met on the road in great peril. They were attacked. Jack, daughter of Jack, was being attacked by legionnaires, people who are the just full-on enemies of the rebel king Van Daren. Without asking much of a question, without asking many questions at all, the 2 rebels just jumped in to help Jack there, and then some guy came out of the bushes, and for some reason you just trusted him de facto. I guess he flipped a really good card check.
I mean, Jack's pretty easy to please as far as the trust goes.
But this sort of traveling alliance that you swiftly made so you wouldn't be stuck on the road next to a bunch of dead legionnaires made it to the inn on the waterfront, a small inn run by a man and his son. They're both you didn't get either of their names, but they are both Finian and look like they're from the Dornlands, which are the areas around Castle Doran. I mean, with their big big men with brown hair. In fact, for
If one of them's Finian, does that mean the other one's Ferb?
Uh-huh.
no.
That one's for the kids.
The kids that watch Phineas and Ferb are teenagers now, my friend.
I mean,
and adults.
nay. I watched a little bit of Phineas and Ferb, and I am 26.
Yeah, but you caught like the beginning of Phineas and Ferb, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Actually, Flint, speaking of, his kids grew up watching Phineas and Ferb. I remember that. That's where I first watched it.
Mhm.
Was
Well then, that one's for Flint.
like 10, 13 years ago. He had when he was with babies.
Furbius and Finn. I know he's in here. I know you're in here because I made you this morning. I'm not a fool. There we go.
You're saying
we
you
go.
won't get fooled again?
These are the two men.
That one's for the old people who like Steely Dan.
As you can see, one is much older than the other.
One looks so frightened.
He's a good lad. But yeah, actually, so unless I missed something, that is all that basically happened last time.
Yeah, I think we just did a little fight, did some gambling. I had the best fucking hand of poker. Just saying. I had 2 aces and 3 kings.
3 kings.
Arlu ate some
yes,
pie.
all 3 of them. I think I had a queen that I replaced. No, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember.
No, I think.
I don't remember what happened.
I don't remember. I didn't.
I had a great hand though. I think it was the 2 aces. I had 2 kings and then like probably a 10, something like that.
I remember saying straight flush and then being wrong, so it was somewhere high up there on the poker scale.
Oh no, I didn't do the. I need the back image. There we go. And then once I'm done doing this, we can start proper. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
Oh,
I can talk about this
good.
beer I'm drinking.
Ooh, what beer
It's,
are you drinking?
It's a cookie dough melt beer.
Ooh.
It's fucking decadent and really does taste like cookie dough, and it's like 6.5%.
See,
Okay.
Mikey once took me to a bar with the promise of a beer that he swore tasted like peanut butter, and you know what it tasted like? Fucking beer.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
no,
I have had a beer that does taste suspiciously like Reese's cups.
Yeah.
It was like Funky Buddha, I think, and it was, I think, literally just called peanut butter.
I've definitely had beers that were like, oh, it's chocolate or like cookie dough.
Oh yeah, stouts
and it's
do
like
that all
not.
the time.
It's like
yeah.
absolutely not. This one, who's the maker of this? Brewed by, canned by Martin House Brewing Company for Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, Texas beer. But this stuff actually fucking tastes like cookie dough.
All right, with the exception of Rand, your newest recruit, and also the least trustworthy, the 3 of you head downstairs. Your weapons still in their wrapping from the rules from the night before, to find the lower part of the inn completely empty. The balcony ahead of you has a few men just lingering, peeking from behind corners, but on the floor you see 5 men dressed in blackened armor with creepy smiling masks. Their armor is less class than yours, Jack. It looks like it's well made, but it is it's coat of plates, which you recognize as like this is like the poor man's heavy armor.
Would I know what group has the smiley mask?
What's your culture?
That's a good question. I don't know my character sheet yet. Culture's 1.
Yeah, because everyone with any amount of culture knows that these are warden jailers. These are men who go around the entire kingdom. Well, it's not a kingdom, it's an empire. They go around the entire empire looking for people who have committed heinous enough crimes that they would want to escape punishment and join the wardens.
Huh.
And then what are the wardens?
The wardens are a group of people that live out on the frontier near the festering blight and essentially kill natives, because this is not a good world.
Would I know their vibe? Like, could I talk to them?
For, like, the regular world, then, eh?
Yeah. Do you know their vibe? Vibe is
Like-
bad.
Okay, bad vibe. I mean, they look like bad vibe, but, you know, shoot my shot.
Tell you what, vibe not good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask them who they're hunting, so then I could hunt them. But I think I'm just gonna mosey on away.
Well, they
What's-
seem to be having an intense conversation with the
Ooh.
barkeep.
Oh, cool!
Okay,
I'm gonna go listen in. Yeah,
So they're not looking at us, but they are haggling the barkeep, eh?
gonna sit at this table over here.
Are you gonna try to do that stealthily, or are you just doing that?
I mean, I feel like probably I'm just gonna go sit at a table where I can hear them, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Which
My
I feel like
thought
if they're
is-
having an intense conversation, probably not that hard.
Yeah, you can get to that center table. You can get to that middle aisle without
Yeah.
raising suspicion.
I just want to
Yeah,
know the goss, you know?
I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong here, DM, but I feel like the vibe of our characters are getting is like the reason why this place is cleared out and people are peeking from the ramparts is because these dudes have basically said, "Everybody get the fuck out of here. We're gonna have a private conversation."
Give me a empathy check if you want to clarify that vibe, or you
Okay,
can,
what's mine?
or you can give me a observation, either espionage, awareness, or investigation.
My difficulty?
Depends on which one you're doing.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to show
Let's go with empathy first.
Empathy is
What's
4.
Okay, what's the observation one?
Observation is gonna be 6, but you'll get a lot more information.
Okay. An observation was a combination of espionage and awareness, right?
It's espionage, awareness, or investigation can be used to observe.
Okay. I only have 2 espionage and 2 awareness, so I'm probably not going to do that one, even though that would give me my uncanny hunch. I don't want to burn too many cards if we're going to have to murder some people. But I'll do empathy, and it's, I assume, empathy personality, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right, I'm ready to frip.
Okay. Ripper dip.
Dirk Jer.
Ah, gosh dang it. I moved too fast and it fucking...
Well, we'll just have to sort them after you flip.
That's fine. 8.
Man, you gotta stop getting perfect successes.
Why? Why do I have to do that, DM? I like perfect successes. They're fucking awesome. Yep. Win, win, win.
Win.
No matter what. Money on my mind.
Let's go.
Um,
What are
Gotta
you
take
trying to do
my
again?
butt.
Sorry.
the general vibe you're getting from the people
Oh.
upstairs is they don't want to be seen by these guys. Like, not that these guys were like, clear the fuck out. Like everyone saw that they were here, and now everybody's making themselves scarce.
Okay, so the implied thing of like these guys are probably looking for some people, and the sketchy people are usually the ones who are hanging out here, and so they're like, I'm gonna just chill up here and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do I get any other information? Like around how my best buddy, the tavern keeper, is feeling
I
about
was
this
about to.
situation?
I was about to say the tavern keeper's son is like this face he's got on is appropriate. Tavern keeper's face does not look like what's here. He's a little more concerned, still pissed off. But the tavern
Do I get? Sorry, go ahead.
the tavern
keep-
keeper's son is getting more and more worried as this conversation goes on.
From my distance, can I hear what they're saying?
Yes. The jailer at the head of the group is leaning over the. He's trying to remain whispered, but he is like. There's a lot of power in his voice because he's trying to like be intimidating. So he says, "I'll ask you again. Either you tell me where your fugitives, show me the fugitives you're hiding, and tell me where this rebel king is holed up, or we will burn this rickety little inn to the ground and take your boy back to the Blight Wall with us."
I also wanted to say this before you said that, but now I'm even more want to say this. I do want to move up to where Jack is as well, and like kind of come in beside her.
Okay.
All right.
Jack leans over. Do you know Rebel King?
You're asking about the king? We have to stop them. This is going to get bad, and I'm not saying that just because I love this place now.
Wait, do you know who that is?
No, I don't. It's completely unrelated.
just
You,
gonna-
you are fully lying. What is your espionage?
3.
What's your espionage, Jack?
Or no, it's 2. Sorry.
Jack's espionage is 3.
Oh, Jack, you definitely know that he's lying. Unless you want to make a check again. If you're trying to passively
No.
lie to Jack, then you can't. If you have to actually try to lie to Jack.
I'm gonna
Wait,
be real, man. That sounds like bullshit.
A
Yeah,
liar,
you're right. I don't have enough cards to lie to you.
a liar knows a liar.
Yeah.
I gotta get into like character voice. Sorry, I'm still talking like myself.
Yeah. So yeah, the barkeep continues. He goes and says, "My son's committed no crime. You have no right to him." And the guy slams his fist on the table and says, "Harboring fugitives and keeping traitors is a crime. I could take both of you if I wanted, but we don't have a use for a crippled old man." This is just continuing until you actor leave.
Okay, like
Maximum. Do you want to do anything? Do you have any? It's just I know me and Jenny have acted, so
would I? Okay, yeah,
trying to
sorry.
include you.
Yeah, I don't. I can't think of anything I specifically want to do, but just stay wary. I definitely don't want to start a fight.
So, would I know Rebel King as like a thing?
Everyone's heard of the Rebel King. He's
Okay, sorry.
He's a knight from House Van Daren who didn't want to become a warden of Blight, and moved and set up shop in this area.
It's not Malcolm, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. First of all, Malcolm's a bastard Genorn.
Okay, that's right. Sorry. Okay, I've forgotten a lot. Okay.
But you do know now that Arlu is lying to you about not knowing about this Rebel King. So do you know that him and Malcolm are in some way associated with the Rebel King?
So you want to go attack a bunch of guards for somebody you don't know.
No, I told you I really love this place and I want to help out the tavern keeper. I mean, this is how I earn my living now, apparently.
This is a
He's
Diet
really
Cherry
nice guy.
Pepsi, by the way.
All right, loser. Can't drink a beer like an adult.
I hate beer.
Hank Hill would be ashamed of you, Michael.
I
White
like
Claw.
Sorry.
I like tequila, and which means what the fuck? Who's Dale's like sidekick?
No, it's not. Octavio.
Octavio. I like tequila, so me and Octavio would get along.
Yeah.
Forgot all about
Octavio. Yeah, Octavio, cool dude. Does some sketchy shit, but when it counts, seems to be a pretty stand-up guy.
Isn't he voiced by Danny Trejo?
He looks like Danny Trejo. Let's be fair. So it would only make sense.
Yeah. I mean, you guys don't have to do anything. These guys are being bros to the rebellion. You could definitely just leave, and nothing would happen to you. But this boy might be sent to the Wardens of Blight, and he is a big boy with a mace, but he is a sweet boy, if you remember.
Yeah.
I do not.
You said wait. You said who was being bros to the rebellion?
These two.
The tavern keepers. Okay, I didn't know if I had it confused, and it was like the Blight Warden. They're these weird slaver dudes were like the bros, and I was like, wait, how did I get that mixed up? But
slaver is a harsh term. They only take people who are guilty of crimes.
Yeah.
And in America, if you're charged with a crime, you're still allowed to be treated as a slave.
I mean, it's
Stop
definitely
reminding me about reality.
look,
Playing
it's
fantasy game.
it's definitely
Sorry.
a form of slavery, but you have to you have two culture, right?
Yeah, I have two culture, and it's my
then-
culture is what we had decided.
Well,
on.
then you still know what'll get you thrown into the wardens. If you're a murderer, a lecher, which is I'm trying to use the nice term because these go on YouTube. If you're a murderer, a lecher, a poacher, or a horse thief, those are the things that will get you made or a rebel. Well, those are the things that'll get you made a Blight Warden. Because those are the things that they'll fucking kill you for, and it's better to go to become a warden than to die.
To go die killing the things we don't like instead of die just getting killed because we don't like you.
Yeah. And if you're a real asshole, you can get this job where you get to wander around with a posse of guys that look just like you and kidnap people.
Yeah. My argument is we should help the tavern keeper. Have they said anything like descriptory about the fugitive they're looking for?
They're looking for any leads on the. What you've heard is they're looking for any leads on the Rebel King.
Okay, so they're looking for the Rebel King, not specifically like a hey, we got a lead that there's a fugitive in this tavern.
No, they are either that or essentially help. They're saying hand over anybody you know who's a criminal to fill their quota. Give us information on the Rebel King, or we'll take your son.
And burn down your tavern was also in there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Jack is pondering at the table, and she's like, "It does seem unjust." And then she's like fully on game.
These are people who, if we kill them, it might draw more attention to this area than it does trying to find a different way out of this.
Well, I agree with you.
Are you
we
yelling
might
that
cause
across
him more
the tavern?
problems down the way. I would say that having your son taken and your whole livelihood burned to the ground is probably a pretty immediate problem that we should solve, even if it does cause some more issues down the long term. Arlu says to Mal.
Can't think of some way to
He shouts across the room.
Oh right, yeah.
Malcolm, what's your intelligence? Your intellect?
Let me check. My intellect is 3.
3. With you have a decent. You're a very good fighter, so you can size these guys up a little bit, but you don't have the intellect to see through the facade. So these guys don't look that tough, but the rumors you've heard about blight wardens make you a little reticent to just start swinging. The 40 wardens outside of yourself are among the Rebel King's most powerful fighters.
I'm gonna be real. You guys gotta make a decision whether we're attacking these guys and like. Because Arlu just said something is unjust. And Jack is now reaching for bottles.
I don't know if he said it's unjust. I think he said that it's more, hey, the guys who I really like seem to be in trouble, and even if we cause them more issues down the road, it seems like we should stop what's about to happen unless we come back. We're on our way back home, and we got no tavern to stay at because it's burned to the ground.
Though it's certainly going to radicalize anyone in this area against the Empire.
Jack takes a mug and puts it kind of like under.
We're here on a mission, putting ourselves on the radar of manhunters. Wait, there's no radar. Damn it. Hold on.
What is this? 1940?
Yeah. Or are you just eating your carrots so you can see really well and see the German bombers coming?
Got him.
I mean, yeah, that is one of my favorite.
Basically,
I do love that.
We've not been tasked by Calder to go about like some errant knight fixing people's problems.
No.
Playing our hand here kind of, stops us from being secret.
No, I wouldn't. I would agree with you there, but I would say the main goal of our adventure out of the keep is to strengthen the hand and the position of our king, and having a tavern just outside, just down the road from us, might give us an early warning system if somebody were to try and march an army up the pass. I don't think it's fully on target, but I do think it could help us in the long run.
His name
is Malcolm. Just start a fire.
No! We're in a wood building, Jack. That's the thing we're trying to prevent, is this place being burned down.
Then the guy can get away.
No, we just need to kill the guys trying to take somebody. Although I guess this should be said that maybe these are all empty threats and these guys are just gonna, are hot air and actually gonna do this, and we're gonna commit murder on suspected threats.
Can't take a prisoner in a fire.
What?
No, and you certainly can't sleep in that inn at a later date.
Oh, true.
I don't know. One of these people lives.
Who are you gonna gamble?
Talks about what they've seen us do, and suddenly we are figures people are least aware of. Can't get involved in everything.
Well, that seems like we're in a closed room. We just make sure they don't get out.
It's almost like I gave you guys a moral conundrum, and now you're having a problem making a decision on it.
Saying, like the place on fire, everyone has to scatter.
Because
escape.
We're trying to avoid burning. That's the thing we're trying to prevent, Jack. We don't want them to burn down the tavern where you gambled and won. How will you gamble on a pile of ashes next time we come through here?
a part of the moral quandary here, right, is that normally
there's
the
not
heroic
a bar
thing
within
is
100
easy
miles
to do,
of here.
and here the heroic thing is probably the stupid thing to do.
I like stupid. And hey, think of it this way. More spending money when we get into town. He eyes their purses.
Money is shite.
Money.
All right.
And not having it is sleeping in shite.
I will fight. If you fight, I'll fight this one time. But you better learn to stay out of other people's trouble next time.
Hell
Can't
yeah.
go around
We'll
saving everyone.
see. And he pulls out his knife killer and he sneaks up on this back one here.
Can I throw a mug at one of them?
Not yet, not yet. Let me do my thing.
Okay.
What's my espionage check?
It's against this guy's combat rating, which is 6.
Okay. Do I get to redraw since everybody acted?
Sure. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Are we gonna do... Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna do hard turn order. So actually, Arlu and everybody, what's your agility?
I have 4.
My agility 5.
And mine's 8.
All right. So actually, Jack acts first.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
you
yeah.
get
Okay.
to throw that mug.
Yeah. So while they're talking and they're like, they're still thinking about the situation, Jack, just in her brain, continues to hear Arlu say the thing he didn't say, which is, "This is unjust."
This is
It's like
unjust.
knights.
This is unjust.
That's the
Knights
feeling
don't
you get.
stand-
This is unjust.
She takes the mug off the counter. I guess she goes over here. Oh. She's just gonna lob one of them at the back of the head of, like, I think this guy.
Okay, agility shooting to throw a mug at a man. Difficulty 6 still, because it's against his strength. It's against his combat rating.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh god.
What is the difficulty?
6.
Okay.
And it's the agility shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. This is
So
gonna
you have
be
4 and then whatever you have in shooting.
What do I have in shooting? Probably nothing, right?
I thought I gave
Probably.
you at least 1.
Oh, I do have one. So I get 7.
You get 5.
You get 5, yeah. So
Oh,
if you
5.
wanted to match, you have to play a focus. And if you play a focus, you draw a card as well.
See, here's the thing. This is starting out exactly like it did
Last time?
last time. Except
Hey! You're just in time to...
Hibbo.
You're just in time for Jenny to start shit.
Just throw a mug.
That's my favorite o'clock.
You know, I'm already gonna fail. Oh, I hate this situation. Should I just hard fail?
Probably.
Yeah.
Burn your shitty cards on this failure, and then hopefully you'll get better cards on the next one. You'll gain an experience, and it will probably be pretty poetic of you like trying to throw a mug and get like rowdy, and these guys turn around and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I agree.
Eyeball.
Oh, for fuck's sake! How do I do this? How do you do tabletop simulator?
Control click to highlight more than one.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Where
pretend
do
like
I
I don't
put-
see those.
Yeah. You see them. Haha. Hee hee. Hoo hoo.
Those are jacks,
Oh wow,
right?
2 jokers. Joker, yeah, those are jacks, and then I think this Joker has to be played at the forefront here.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that
yeah,
would
they're-
mean they are in order.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so...
Sorry.
Wow, this is gonna go bad for everybody. Okay, so that's a failure,
Yay.
but there's 2 jokers. Okay, so you throw the tankard at him that's on the table, and it hits him in the back of the head, but it catches his armor in such a way that it pours beer down the back of his like plate, and he's like really distracted and sticky, and that's really upsetting to him. And in just like a rage, he whips around and throws a dagger at like just in the direction of what hit him. I'm going to, since you failed and you jokered, he is going to do his free effect is he's going to try to deal 2 damage to you. And his bonus effect, I'm going to spend 2 on that. If you take this damage, it's going to, you're going to be bleeding. So,
Okay.
2 damage. What's your toughness?
Toughness is 3.
3? Alright, no, you don't take damage from it. It pierces your
nice.
armor, but not your natural thickness.
Thick now. What does that mean? Does that mean I don't take damage?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
You. No, I'm not gonna.
Never
not gonna say
punished.
I'm not gonna say the dirty thing I was gonna say.
I mean, you are punished in that your armor is weaker now. Your armor is cut in half from being
Okay.
penetrated. Gross. Kibbs, do you have that thing that I sent you set up?
I think so.
Send me the link, the individual link,
Okay.
and then you'll be here too on the stream where there's.
Yeah,
I am.
you
the
can throw a
eyeball.
knife from the Raptors this time. You're gonna get it right.
The
You're gonna
individual
crush it this
browser
time.
source, the one with my username.
Yeah, the individual. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like our battle cry. It's like just hear like.
That's what Arlu does. Is he like sneaks up on you? You just hear that.
Yeah.
And then as he
Last
does the
year.
crescendo, yeah, it's like him stabbing you.
Rit. Oh god, it's huge.
What is?
If you look at my stream.
Oh god. I need to fix it?
No, I'm fixing it.
It's just our boy.
And he comes.
No, this is good actually.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
exactly.
pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
He comes out of the rafters and he says, "That's not how you throw a knife."
And we're gonna
And then
move
he
Malcolm
throws
into
the
the
knife
middle,
successfully into one of their
make
heads.
him a little bigger.
I'll get a
Throws the knife with a
successful
weird
knife
arc so
throw.
it sticks into like a beam above you.
And Kibbs, I don't have you on Steam, but don't forget to join the tabletop simulator.
Yeah,
Switch.
if anyone could send
Yeah.
me an invite,
I'll shoot that out.
that would
think
be
you can also
slay.
Just join on Jenny as well if you have her. Like right click join. It's another way. For
It
future
did
reference,
not. It did
not
not
that I'm
work last
saying.
time.
We
Ah.
tried that, but
All right, there we
It
go.
was not play, is what you were gonna say.
Now you look like Bohemian Rhapsody.
I know we look like a little family over here.
Yeah, look at us.
The
The family that murders together stays together.
Is this just fantasy? it is really well. It's fucking funny as hell with my giant eyeball that awakens when I talk floating above it.
I love the eyeball. I'm really happy you made that so quickly.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Nice touch.
that took me 15 seconds basically.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna put fire around it for next time. So yeah. So you mark experience. This guy ruins your armor, but at the same time, he has also got like stale beer all over him. So
He's feeling real sticky and gross.
he has a -1 to his combat checks, and he has a -5 to all stealth checks until he takes a bath.
Because he's tanky.
He's about to take like a little sink bath.
But the rest of the group is like, what the fuck? Hey, what? Huh?
That
And
wasn't the wind.
Rand, you come downstairs. Well, you're actually the joke we left with was you were in the outhouse. So Rand just enters from the outhouse and sees. Wait.
Walks in right as the mug is like flying through the air.
It's like, you are unjust! Smash!
Adjusting his belt.
Um.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Things have
Wait.
gone south already.
Who, for context, who did Jenny throw the beer?
This man.
I will put a description on him. You know what? I'm just gonna name him Beer.
Okay, beer.
This has been his life since birth.
I do love your avatar. Again, Gibbs, I will say.
Did someone say something to me?
Yeah, I just said that I love your avatar again. I know we talked
Oh,
about that before.
thank
but
you.
I'm just gonna say it again.
The little 12-ounce mouse bear thing, cat.
Yeah.
Mouse.
Yeah, it's a bear
Cat.
or a
Mouse.
mouse.
A bear cat.
Stay
one of those
out
two.
of this, Kid Maximum.
I could see bear, cat, or mouse.
It's a legume with ears.
I'll take all
Uh,
of the above.
and that makes it. Wait. What is your
What's your-
agility, Rand of Greytide?
I love that you gave us all our little titles.
I'm really excited to reveal what my old like jester name was, but I don't want to reveal it too early.
You can only see the titles on the.
Did we count the black dot?
Yes.
Yeah.
count the black dot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's 8.
All right, so you also get to go. So yeah, you come in. You see that there's 5 guys with swords, all bearing down on your friends, and it looks like Jack has started some shit.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah. So these guys turn, remove their hoods, and draw their broadswords.
I get Rand's first instinct is to also draw his weapon, one of his knives that he's down -1. But that and to sort of step into the room and get closer to Jenny.
Aw.
I gotta get my girl.
Calculating. You have to discard 1 card to get there.
May I have a stack of cards? I don't think I have one.
Oh, what happened to your cards?
Oh, they're over
Oh
here.
yeah, because Mikey took
You just
yours.
You took my Psychonauts cards?
Yes.
I couldn't remember what my cards were.
You were Sanic.
They were Sonic.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Have I been Sonic?
Yeah, you were Sonic.
In this one, you
And
were.
this time you were Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, in
hate
our space
Sonic.
campaign, you're
You're Psychonaut. So I get why you got confused, but you oh my god, just looking at the stream, it's gonna be so much easier to do clips now because like whenever
Yeah.
you guys talk it just lights up.
You don't have to do
That's
that.
the thing.
Life is better now. Better.
No more editing
Anymore. You don't have to worry anymore. It'll all be okay.
There was time now.
My glasses. No.
I'm actually not that blind without my glasses. I just can't drive or operate heavy machinery without them. In which case, I don't give a shit.
I could probably drive without my glasses, but I definitely need my GPS to be telling me like which roads I need to turn on because I
Oh,
could
it's
I
so
could not
much
read the signs.
I can't look smart without my glasses.
Yeah. How will people know I'm like nerdy?
I fuck up at work all the time when I'm not wearing my glasses, like at the grocery store, because it's like I'm not reading UPC labels when I don't have my glasses on. I'm just like, this looks like it goes here. So yeah, the first card. So you're up there with
Jack.
Jack. The guys kind of look and say, "What? The lady in armor needs a needs a ponce and a coat to save her."
And don't forget to discard your 1 card, Kibs. I would say discard your lowest card.
Is there a way that I can make it be so that I can see the cards in my hand, but then they're flipped on the table? Or do I just have to, like...
So if you look at them,
Are
and they're
they
face up
upside
in
to
your
you?
hand,
Are they face up to you in your hand?
No.
No?
But then when I
Are they
flip
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't see that.
yeah,
Are you really?
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
it's in your
it's
hand.
in your
Oh my
hand.
god. I thought I was just, like, exposing myself.
No,
Okay.
no. If it's in your hand, we can't see it.
Whee!
So then, yeah, you just flip it in your hand so you can't see it, and then you can place it on the table. And since it's just a discard, if you're not playing it against anybody, you can just go ahead and like throw it out into a discard pile.
Also, if you want to get rid of something from the top of your deck instead of your hand, that is also discards can either come from the top of your deck or your hand. Because end of the day, you're still throwing something away, and you may not want to get rid of something in your hand.
If I thought that it was one that I was supposed to play, is it okay if I take this one back and put a different one, or is that cheating?
No, that's fine. That's the purpose of taking it from your hand, is getting rid of something that you don't want. But
I
if you have
thought it was like we were playing one. Sorry.
yeah, that's fine.
No, you're good. It's also like if I were trying to play that, of like, oh, I don't know what's going on, like that wouldn't be kosher. But you're still learning, so totally
I mean,
understandable.
actually, because of the nature of this game, it's totally kosher to cheat. But I'll be looking for you.
Someone clip that. He said it.
All right, cool. I'm cheating. Drawing cards.
Bye, hero. Cause I should say that I should take that as a good sign. That's like the first time I've gotten someone trying to push followers to me, a bot trying to push followers for me on Twitch in a long time.
Rite of passage, really.
Yeah.
Must be doing something right. You got 7 people looking at this, and there's only 4 people in here. So
Yeah, shut up! Don't talk about it. Like, keep going.
So, Kibbs, just to kind of give you a rundown of what you could do now, you've moved next to him, or you moved next to Jack. Sorry, not him.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not a him in any case. Like that was at least.
You are the him there. You can still do an action. You could like attack, or you could like feign, or whatever. So if you'd like to do something else, you're totally free to do that at this point.
I kind of think that Rand wants to hang back because he just got back from taking a dump, so he's not really sure what he's walking into. So he wants to let someone else lead.
All right, Malcolm, your turn.
We're not gonna throw knives yet.
Gotta let the
You are
gotta
one
let
down.
the bowel settle before you get into a full fight. That's smart. Smart.
Actually, before Malcolm's turn, I am going to spend a threat and reposition all my guys.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Repositioning.
It means that these guys are getting in a better position to fight you.
Wow. Just free action for them?
No, I literally spent my resource.
Bullshit.
And you get that threat when we use a focus or we fail at something, right?
I get a threat when you fail, I get a threat when you use a focus, and I get a threat upon special actions, but I haven't taken any of those.
Cool.
I started this with 3 threat. You guys granted me 2 more, and I have spent 4, so I have 1 threat left.
Okay.
Cool. As long as you don't spend any more focus or fail.
But I have so much focus.
I mean,
I could spend.
smoke them if you got them is what I always say.
Yeah, essentially in this game, enemies are reactive unless I have threat.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer the door. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, you son of a bitch, it's your turn.
Oh, Mikey.
Ah, classic Kid
Add to
Maximal.
Okay, well, then, hey, I'll be back in
steps.
literally a second. I'm gonna open the door and then just run back. I'm just gonna swing on these dudes.
Yeah.
At the door? You're gonna open the door and swing on somebody, you monster.
Wow.
Let's hope it's Mario and Luigi from those creepy liver videos.
Excuse me?
Oh, you haven't seen those? Oh, you're in for a treat.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait for the scarring that's probably gonna happen.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Okay.
All right.
Swing on some fools.
Oh, cool. Someone made it a full video. So each of these guys has 6. If you attack 2 of them, it's increased to 7. This guy, Beer, only has a 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going after beer.
Not yet, you aren't. It's Big Boy's turn. Big Boy, what you want to
Yeah,
do?
I understand that.
What you want to do when these boys come for you?
Bad boys, bad boys.
Just something to note. Rand came in from over here, and your character was concerned about people getting out and telling about what we're about to do.
Door here.
So
Upstairs here. Window here. Window here. And another door behind these guys.
Might be your character might think, hey, let's cut off the retreat of these guys if we just smash these dudes' brains in, and they're like, these guys over here are like, oh, we should go.
Even from the door, and then block them from the windows.
I was afraid you were going to be a little smaller than these guys when I was looking at their models, but nope. I did the sizing correctly. You're a fucking beast of a man.
Yeah, no time for jokes, no jabbing.
I'm
gonna kill so we can get this over with.
That 15 seconds of you typing furiously and your character model being glowing the entire time.
Sorry, I totally forgot.
No.
Sorry.
That's gonna be perfect. That's a great TikTok. It's just like
As we meta.
I even got the choir keyboard and it still does it.
No, it's fine. That was perfect. I was looking at the feedback, like the video feed, and it was funny as hell.
It feels so bad. I'm so sorry.
All right, so yeah, you gonna swing on this dude?
The basic attack, yeah.
Okay, you're just gonna swing the sword. All right. Yeah, difficulty 6.
Oh. 7.
Trading out a queen. I don't know if you guys need. We need to start. If you guys need to start telling me that, but I'm going to do it for the sake of narration.
Okay. That was also why I've been very rule explainy and question asky. If that.
Usually, if I'm playing a queen, I like pick the card and put it under the queen for clarity.
Yeah, that's also how I've been kind of doing it as well.
Awesome.
You did it too. Both of
Very
you.
happy about that.
Both of you with this shit tonight. we'll just sort it after the fact. I know you can swing harder than a 6. Are you pulling punches here?
I mean, I can barely swing harder than a 6. I got 8.
That's fair.
I think I can play 7.
All right. Oh dang. Where were you putting this king?
That's right. Yeah, I wanted to put it. I was gonna put it.
Can a king cancel an ace, or does it not cancel?
No,
No.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Ace
I was
always
gonna put that
wins.
after the jacks.
Cool. Okay, so
cancel.
Cancel. Mikey, you dirty dog.
Win.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Win. All right. So yeah, you deal 2 damage plus weapon to this guy, and he deals nothing to you. And your weapon's plus 4. Correct.
Have that.
Great swords are plus 4, so you're using.
Oh, then yeah.
All right. So yeah, you cleave through this dude's coat of plates, ruining his armor entirely. Not like Jack's armor has a big hole in it, so it's less effective. This guy's armor is essentially just a heavy coat now because of how bad you hit him. But you both deal no damage to each other, so it's like a clash of swords, and then you dragging your sword across like a key component of his like coat and leaving him exposed. Good job. That was a fucking calculated move there. All right, Arlu. No one is really paying attention to you.
Yeah, that's exactly where I want to be. So, I want to talk about my movement here. We've got like this table here. We got beer guy. We got these guys here. How?
Hold on. I will make this an easier problem for you to solve.
Gonna add grids or something.
Yep, but I have to do it one by one because these are individual things. Where is it? There we go. There you go.
So I can move 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And you're small enough that I'll say crawling under a table isn't something you have to make a check to do.
Oh, it's
So
great.
1,
Because you can just
2,
kind of duck.
3. Yeah. It's really just me like hunching over a little bit and like fucking still going full steam.
You're Naruto running under these tables.
Yeah. With my giant blade out. It's almost as big as me.
I mean, that's just a normal sized dagger. You are 4'3".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's almost as big as me. So I want to come out from under this table and stab this dude right here.
You and your fucking your leg and groin level stabbing.
Listen, I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm just very small. It's the only opportunity I have. Like, I can't be running around with a stool in my hand and like throwing it down so I can like hop up on it and stab him in the face.
All right,
A lot of very delicate tendons down there, you know?
Yeah.
difficulty 5 because you get espionage checks reduced. So difficulty 5 espionage agility to stab a man in the grunge.
And I have 4 agility and 2 espionage, so that means I can play 6 cards, right?
4 espionage, 2 agility?
Yeah.
That you had 3 espionage.
So, no, I have 2 espionage. I misquoted you there, and I had corrected it immediately after. So it's actually then I can only play 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am gonna spend a focus then to get me up to 5.
Yeah. Sorry. Just happy about getting threat. I want to hurt you.
I'm going to kill you.
God can't help you now. Here's the thing. Jack and Malcolm actually aren't super great at killing people very quickly. You gotta
Perfect success, motherfucker.
You gotta stop doing this.
No, I don't.
I love it.
So
the bloodthirsty.
5 plus 1. I actually want to change the rules for daggers. I want to give them a +2 on sneak attack since daggers are already penetrating, and basically all a sneak attack does is allow you to add penetrating to an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say 6, and then it's a critical, so times 2, and this man dies. It's unceremonious and a little sad. You didn't need You didn't need to do this, but you did.
I'd have to move if I wanted to move to stab beer. I'd have to just expend a card. Okay, I'm good. I think that's it. That's my turn.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Listen here, I came to chew gum and murder people, and gum doesn't exist in this time period, so.
There we go.
Oh, sweet lad.
Well, that's one guy off the board, so.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, is aware of Arlu now. Oh! Oh! As this man falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Jack looks over. She's like sick. Awesome.
All right.
I look over at the barkeep and I say, "Didn't even scratch the table."
Yeah.
I did this for you. He's like, please, dear God, no.
This guy wants to get you, Arlu, so before the beginning of the top of the order, so you guys don't draw yet, I spend a threat to engage with you. So
Okay.
he's spending 5 cards to attack you, and you only have 3 cards to retaliate, so you have to spend focus if you want to pull up to defend yourself.
Isn't there also a dodge mechanic as well?
Yeah, you can burn cards to remove to stop to not get hit. Yeah.
Okay. Do I get any? I should actually have the rule book up as well at this point, but do I, with my small feat, do I get don't I get bonuses on dodging or something like that?
It's all espionage stuff.
Okay, cool. Well then, I would just. How much is he attacking me for? 5, right?
5, yeah.
Okay.
Now, keep in
And
mind,
it's-
if you don't play any cards to defend, it's an automatic perfect success, and he gets to do more shit to you.
Yeah.
So, even if you dodge, you'll have to dodge a lot if you don't defend.
Yeah.
All right. You tried.
At least took the perfect success off the table.
Yeah. All right, so he's gonna deal 6 damage to you, and you can dodge off the top of your deck. How dodge works is you can spend up to half your agility and discard cards, and you lose.
Okay. So I'm going to discard 1 card here. I'm going to discard another one off the top of my deck.
Yeah.
That's going to knock me down to 4 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I also have 1 natural soak.
All right.
I don't believe I have any armor.
All right,
Yeah, I don't believe I have any armor. And then if I wanted to reduce it more, I would have to spend a focus, correct?
No, because you don't have any. You could have done that. You could have done that if you wanted to play against this, but you've already done that part of the calculation.
And I've discarded half my agility, which is 2, so he's going to do 3 damage to me. Cool.
Yep. Damage mitigation. I give you a lot of it because it's really easy to fucking die in this game. What's your
Arlu
max?
might be seeing that status too earlier than he thought.
Yeah. What is your maximum health?
7.
Oh yeah, you are definitely at wounded.
Uh-oh. Oh no, so early.
And this is the Arlu wounded model. I'm very proud of it.
I love it.
You didn't take my suggestion at all.
I told him that you look like a little beat up British schoolboy.
Yeah, because I couldn't have you lying down.
For everyone who doesn't know what I suggested to him the guy crying in a puddle of his own tears, but the bottom half was blood.
It looks like a Pepsi logo, also.
Yeah, and then I told Michael this is a Coke household and we don't accept Pepsi here.
This is true.
No Pepsi.
And with that, it's the end of my turn.
No Peebus.
Peebus.
Yeah. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Harley.
Hey, I went for broke and I fucking killed a dude. So.
You did.
You're the only one to kill somebody so far.
All right. Arlu is wounded, and it's the back of the top of the order. So everybody draw to maximum.
Okay, I already did that.
You, whose name is Maximum, do this.
So Here's the conundrum I have. I have something I want to do and something that would be smart to do, which is the smart thing is to help Arlu.
Follow your dreams.
But
Yeah, you do you.
I believe in Kevs.
Wrong choice. Okay.
You got.
Did
to
you
throw
see that knife
knives.
throw in the first session? Or,
Yeah, it was
are you
sick.
remembering that as well?
Surely it couldn't happen twice. Actually, beforehand, Bitter, are these tables like they're like loose tables? You can move.
Yeah, you
them,
can
right?
You can if you want to kick one of these tables over.
Oh,
not-
I'm gonna kick one of these
I'll kick the
tables
table.
into somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna kick him. Kick this dude with the table.
All right. The problem is there's no way that's not a strength. That's not a strength move to kick the table. Oh, but
Well,
I'll
I
give
don't
you.
know what my strength is.
Your strength is low. You're fairly low strength.
Oh, I am very low strength. Okay.
But I'll make it an athletics check, which I think is your best thing.
It is, yes.
Okay. So yeah, athletics strength difficulty 5.
Okay. 3, 5. All right. We'll see how this goes.
Where's Mikey?
I don't know where Mikey is. Whoever knows where Mikey is.
Where is the hair?
Answering the door.
He's still answering the door.
Where is Harry Truman? I don't know what his. Okay, he's got 2 in his hand. He's got at least a hand of 7, so I'm just gonna draw it for him.
Fall asleep again, did he?
I doubt it.
Again.
I mean, he did come in here and say, "I think I have narcolepsy." So
Sweet Mikey boy.
maybe he's just in here moving himself.
That's a perfect success.
Yay!
So this is not a standard attack, so I'm not going to give you double damage on it.
No.
But I will say you deal 3 + 1 from table.
Does he get stumbled?
I was about to say, which doesn't actually deal damage to him, but it is enough to justify me saying that he is just stuck under a table. Now, you kick this table over onto this gentleman.
Hell yeah.
Table kick.
Hey, welcome
Okay,
back.
there he is.
There he is.
I drew for you because you were gone.
Cool.
You have do you? Yeah. So you have a gentleman stuck on a table, a gentleman dead, a wounded dwarf, and now it's your turn, Rand.
Oh God. I want to go after Beer, but I'm scared he's just gonna knock me on my ass.
No, you got this. Throw knives at him.
Of all the people who could potentially knock you on your ass, he is the least likely.
Yeah,
to do it if that helps
I've
you.
already
Is he
stunted
actually?
this man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's-
okay.
That's why his name is Beer. In fact,
Combat-
this guy's name is Table to show that he is immobilized.
I like that when I attack. No, it's
is
'cause-
this guy's name bled out because he just bled out?
I mean, this.
Yep.
You know what this guy's name is?
His name is now
Dead?
RLTW.
Dead.
Yeah, what does that mean, RLTW?
Radiance light the way. It's the prayer for the dead in this world.
So that'd be the effect. That's effectively their
Rip. Yeah. It's
RIP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I want to charge at Beer while he's distracted. over there. I don't know if he's still distracted or like how that is, but
No,
one of my knives.
he engaged. So
Okay.
any attack against him is technically a sneak attack because he is literally forcing Arlu to fight him. That's what the move I use does. Forces a PC to engage with him, so Arlu can't run around stabbing people in the graunch.
Damn it! That was my next move.
I think you should just let him.
It's just the Arlu campaign where he just goes around and fucking stabs everyone in the Achilles heel and downs them immediately.
I mean, it was pretty profitable on the last one. It would have made even more money if that
still
last
been
didn't go into the lake.
profitable.
Yeah.
We're still in the profitable margin.
Here's hoping we get free rent or free stays here from now on.
That's very true. Alright, what are you doing, Kibbs?
Running up and stabbing at Fear.
You do not have a bond with Arlu, right?
No.
Okay.
My only bonds are Mikey and the Tavern Keeper currently.
All right. So you get this is just a regular sneak attack. So espionage and agility, difficulty 6.
And you have 8 S.
Oh wait,
agility,
difficulty
so it's
5 because
4.
he's weakened.
Yeah. So 4 whatever your and then plus whatever your espionage is
Wait,
how much your maximum play.
you can flank without being bonded. You just get extra bonuses for flanking while bonded. Sorry. So it's actually difficulty 4 because it's reduced by 1 because you're flanking.
So 4 cards plus my espionage.
No, your espionage plus your agility. Your agility is 8, right?
Yeah, my
So
espionage is
4
4
plus your espionage. Yeah, actually, you were right. Yes, I'm an asshole. Sorry.
Mansplaining when she's right. Wow.
You know what? I'm allowed to
I clip
mansplain.
that.
I'm allowed to mansplain about the thing I made. If there's anything I'm allowed to mansplain.
Mansplaining. Oh
Yeah, if
my
anything,
god.
That's not mansplaining. That's creator-splaining.
Yeah.
Can I be honest though? You said it though back, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
No, that's
Even
just-
though I
that's
said the
just
exact
reaction every
same
time somebody
fucking thing you said, yeah. So
We did just throw a lot of numbers at you, let's be fair.
Yeah, and she fucking navigated that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What's your espionage again?
A 4.
4?
Jesus, so you can play
a total of
8.
8.
This is your
if you-
wheelhouse. Yeah,
Oh,
you.
fucking stab this bitch.
She
Get him.
when she asked me to make her character, she said she wanted to be a sneaky thief, and I was like, well, we sort of have one of those, but he's more of a talker, so I'll just make you knife guy.
But turns out I'm also knife guy as well. But it doesn't have to have 2 knife guys.
2 knife guys is good.
Yeah.
That's a comfortable amount of knife guys.
As long as we can kill before we start taking too much damage, we'll be fine.
Yeah, those knives will bypass armor.
Yeah, which is exactly what we need here in a heavy plate armor battle.
So I can do 8 cards.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can play up to 8. Anything over 4 is gonna just be automatic damage.
Okay, how do I do it so it's like nice, like
Okay.
laying them down?
So if you
So hit-
highlight, so click and drag across your cards. If
Or
you have
control
them, like,
click.
Yeah.
Or control click.
If you want to like do if they're not in order and you want to pull them out separately, you can
Does
do
order
control
matter?
click.
Order.
We can.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
but
we
we
can
can
figure
sort
it
it out on the back end for
Yeah.
now.
You'll get the order eventually. Like I didn't ever put it in order.
It took Jenny like 4 sessions before she started doing it, right?
Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right for me.
Well, so wait, if I play 8, it's automatic what?
It's an automatic 4 damage on top of whatever you win in the like 4 card challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So you have if you play 8, you have a minimum of 4 damage done, plus your dagger,
Which will be
because
plus
you're gonna
2 because you're sneak
Yeah.
attacking, so a minimum of 6 if you play 8 cards.
I kind of just
Yeah.
want to full set my entire deck. Is that?
fucking do
No,
Yeah,
it.
you
fuck
can
it.
do it.
Slap that shit down.
Oh, what if I didn't flip it?
Yeah, that
There
would
I
be a
go.
problem.
How do
Hold
do
E.
scroll
E.
or
I'm
E.
so
Oh,
sorry.
scroll wheel also works.
Yeah,
Oh damn.
Yeah.
No, you're totally good. You're learning.
You're
It's
fine.
Oh
not a-
shit, scroll wheel does
like,
work.
Please don't feel bad.
Yeah. That's
Oh my
fine.
Yeah,
God.
I did not know that. Yeah.
Holy
Thank
shit.
you, Teddy.
Yeah, no
Jenny
problem.
just broke my brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got over 500 hours in this game. Didn't know you could use the scroll wheel.
That's all I use all the time.
I have 3 hours in
I
this
didn't
game.
know
I
you could
also
use
didn't know
E.
you could use it. So
Cancel. King.
Yeah, that's a perfect success. That's just a dead guy. There's no way you
Yeah.
don't kill him with that. There's no way you don't kill him with that, so he's very dead.
This is awesome. You guys are just fucking wrecking house.
I mean, that's the whole point of dagger people. They die in one hit, but they kill real good.
little glass cannon crew over here.
All right, that's 2 dead men. The 3 remaining. This one pips up and says, "All right, maybe we can talk about this."
I'm gonna kick a table at him too.
Not if you. Yeah, alright.
You emptied your hand, right, Gibbs?
yeah.
There's no one I can immediately react with this, but if you empty your hand, I get 3 threat.
What?
Yep. Well, really,
Awkward.
whoever, if you're near an enemy, you immediately take a major action, but since you're not near an enemy, I get to bank that, and a major action is 3 threat. So.
As long as you don't take it out on that sweet boy over on the other side of the counter. Okay?
Now they want to talk. This is
Yeah.
too complicated.
It's your turn, Malcolm.
Wait. Before Malcolm goes, when he says, "So we talk now," does the other guy also chill?
No, this dude doesn't even hear that because they wear very restrictive helmets, and like he almost got like fucking eviscerated by this greatsword, and so his focus is on killing the big man in front of him.
Okay, gotcha.
One more won't hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna swing on this guy.
All right.
So it's not control click for your cards in your hand to come out as a line. What is it?
You can click and drag to like highlight all of them. If you have them ordered properly, that you can get them all highlighted without highlighting ones you don't want selected. But if you had them like interspersed in your hand, you would control click to like choose a subset of those in any order. But if you wanted to spin them, what we learned is from Jenny is you can use the when you're holding them, you can use the scroll wheel to spin them.
Which is just fucking.
So nice. Yeah.
So
I'm
much
More
better.
like so. So
I mean, I like
how do
A
I
and D.
not
but
have it come out as a stack?
Just pull it smooth.
Yeah. Just don't
Oh.
shake it.
Yeah, just don't shake it. Yeah. You almost did it though. I saw it.
Yeah, you went
I almost
so
shook.
fast. Yeah, you went
That
so
was fast.
Yeah, it like maybe it was like a desync, but it like teleported to the other side of the table. I was
It
like,
could've
oh
been, yeah.
god.
It moving from my hand space into the whatever space.
You're making me waste my jacks, you son of a bitch. All right, that's 7 damage. This guy's armor is ruined, so it's just going into his raw toughness, which is 2. You wound this guy viciously. Not dead. So actually, if you want to, you can do non-lethal damage. But you didn't. You seem to be wanting to do lethal damage. So let's say you wound this man viciously.
Fuck it, non-lethal. I can always kill him later. I have to.
All right, you guys.
Ugh.
You guys catch swords, and since you have the larger sword, you pin his to the ground, and you headbutt him, and like he just starts bleeding out of his nose, and he spits out a tooth. And you just well, actually, you can't tell because he's wearing a helmet. So you smash his helmet into his face, and then a little blood comes out the creepy smile.
My forehead a bit.
Oh,
With like the palm of my hand and go, great. If you want to talk, call your men off.
Arlu, are you going to do anything? Because this guy is standing down, and the guy under the table is really considering it.
he has made his life options.
Will I get sneak attack if I attack the dude who's trying to talk?
No, he's aware of you. He's trying to be nice. He's not like he didn't like throw his sword down.
I mean, what you could do is block him from leaving, and just kind of like flank him a little bit to make sure he doesn't fake out.
Is anybody gonna be mad if we do the Game of Thrones thing where we're like, yeah, stand down, put your weapons down, and then when they do that, we just fucking murder them all? Way easier than we would have if they still had their weapons in hand.
It would be extremely dishonorable, and
You should just
this guy over here.
I've already been exiled, bro.
This guy over here who likes you probably wouldn't like you after that.
Jack
After
is
I
only
saved his
honorable
fucking
all the
life
time.
and his child, he would be mad that I dishonorably discharged these guys.
Yeah, because that gives.
Arlu, whatever points you have in personality, put them into stabbing, because it's clear talking isn't your approach.
Is not what Joe the person is playing this character as.
Like, it's funny. I'm a character who wants to talk but can't, so he gets frustrated, right?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
a character who can talk but is like stab.
Yeah, just fucking murder people and take their money.
Jack would see it as dishonorable, which she values very much, obviously.
I would also hate it. I would do it if my life was in danger, but since we have the upper hand and I hate this situation already,
Arlu.
I love the dichotomy that we've learned from Arlu, in that he can kill a guy in one hit, but if he gets smacked, it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah, 'cause that's the only reason why I just haven't been like, I fucking stabbed this dude again. And we just, and I fucking pick their pockets and we go to town with even more money. Arlu looks this man up and down who is attempting to have a conversation, and he says, and what talk would you have for us? More of burning this tavern to the ground and taking an innocent man to the far reaches of the Blight to die a horrible death?
Well, first of all, he's not innocent. Like, clearly he's harboring fugitives. You stabbed David over there. Secondly, I don't want to be stabbed, so I'll just carry my ass back to the Blight and say we didn't find anything. What do you feel about that, guys? The guy under the table just puts a thumbs up, and the guy whose face is bleeding is just like.
Fucker, you'd rather go back to the Blight?
I mean,
sorry, go ahead.
the guy like stifles himself a bit, and he's like, I mean, it's my duty.
Duty. If you're bound, if there's some honor, you're bound to brought you into an inn, threaten burning it down, and carrying some soft boy off to die in another land.
The guy who's like bleeding through his helmet like manages to get his helmet off and tosses it to the ground and says, "What do you know of it, big man? Have you seen the horrors of the Blight? Have you seen the swamp men? And the blighted animals and the disease? We do noble work. You are bandits. And he spits out a tooth.
Noble work, pissed on by noble men.
The guy at the table is like, you'll get no argument from me there, but I'd really rather not die today.
Man's having a bad day.
Well,
Well, if you ever get tired of wanting to die in muck, remember that the people you have fought for have forgotten you. Or I should say the lords you've fought about. Fuck. The lords you fought for have forgotten you.
wait. Before he moves, Arlu looks at him and says, "It's true. We are bandits, and clearly
Not me.
we're a bit of murderers.
Fuck you.
Clearly, I'm pretty good at it. If I do say so myself. But I think if the shoe were on the other foot, you would not spare us moments of parley." And he fucking runs under the table, comes up and stabs this dude in the fucking groin.
Well, he can attempt to.
It's 6, right?
Yep.
Played 2 focus, by the way, DM.
All right.
There's your threat. Remember when you guys said, let's not use any focus, and then everyone used focus?
I said that, and then I used 3 focus.
Oh, you jokered. Shit.
Hey, you know what that is, DM? You know what that is?
Another perfect success. So you kill this guy, and you feel Jack and Malcolm's ire. As you do.
We will remember this.
Jack and Malcolm disapprove.
Well, actually, here's Malcolm. You see the man in the who just removed his helmet. Look at what just happened as he sees another friend get maimed and murdered, and says, "This is the company you keep." And he draws his sword and he says, "I'd rather die fighting you."
No.
Can I do
Run.
something?
What?
Can I do something?
What's up?
This is top of order, right? Doggone.
Yep.
Yeah.
That mean I draw to maximum?
Jack is going to...
Well, actually, no. Before Jack does this.
Yeah, I raise my hand at the two on this side of the room with me and yell, "Get the fuck out of here!"
This
Are
guy,
you sure you want to do that?
okay.
You were the one who was worried about them telling a tale.
I turn to you and say, "What the fuck are you on about, Arlu?"
this guy kicks. This guy uses 3 threat to kick the table off of himself.
Okay, wait now, though. Arlie got to go twice.
No, he
Can
didn't.
I
He is
do
at the top of
something
the
to
order.
try to fucking qualm things?
Yeah, no, I'm not making this guy fight. I was just using the threat to put him back in, a
No, that
working
was
order.
the fucking table was part of it. God damn you!
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I mean,
Because if he's okay, is he still on the ground at least?
yeah, he's just thrown the table off of him.
Okay, I'll take that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. Jack is gonna go to this dude and put his sword up to him and look at the guy that is aggressing Malcolm. And
The guy who's aggressing Malcolm says, "Piss off, we see what happens when we try to be nice."
can I talk? Can I actually fucking talk?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. Leave here Don't tell them that you saw us. Sorry, I'm struggling to find character voice.
That's never gonna work.
No,
Oh, not
I mean,
anymore.
does no, I can't threat. He's gonna let his other friend die.
They'll never trust you because of what Arlu did.
Oh, okay. Then I fucking stabbed this dude.
All right.
I mean, if I can't do anything,
he's prone,
then...
so he difficulty 2.
All right, let me redraw. Where's my cards?
I probably should have rolled an empathy check to see if I believed him.
Oh yeah, no, you are.
You could have done that.
Yeah.
Like pretty much everyone in the room, except for Rand, is a little uneasy around Arlu now.
I never said that I wouldn't stab them. I just said I'd have a conversation with them, and then I decided that I should probably still stab them.
What cards?
I didn't
can
tell
you
them to
equate
put
Wait,
down
what
my
did?
weapon.
Wait, hold on. Actually, we should probably retcon that. You weren't doing an espionage check. That was an attack. That should have been melee agility. That should have been brawling agility.
What cards can?
I mean, if it was brawling agility, then I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done because you charged him. You didn't. That wasn't a stealth thing.
Well then, do we need to retcon that? Because I would never have been able to play 8 cards. Not with all my focus.
Yeah, because I established early. I mean, I don't like retconning, but I had established earlier that you could not sneak attack him. He was aware of you.
Okay.
Whatever you guys want to.
Sorry. Then I know you don't like doing it, but we do have to retcon that because I just wouldn't have been able to buster.
No, I'm gonna say that we broke the rules for a second, and that was somehow a sneak attack because I don't like retconning.
Okay, well then that makes more sense as why people are mad at me. Because
Yeah.
I put my dagger away, but then quickly drew it and fucking stabbed him when I was like, I don't believe you.
Okay.
So
So.
yeah, 2. He only has 2 to defend himself. He's prone.
So, what can I replace a queen with? I can't do
Anything but an ace or a joker.
Okay, gotcha. And what can I play here?
This is agility melee.
Brawling.
This is what I'm trying
Agility brawl.
This is what I'm trying to This is the part of the game I don't quite understand. This like
Agility
figuring out
brawl.
how many cards.
Half the ability and then the whole skill.
Okay, so brawling I have 3, and half of my agility is 8
7.
is 4, so I can play 7.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just gonna play 4. Oop. Actually, I'll play 5, because then I have a guaranteed success. I think. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, because even if you failed the 2, you would still have 3 successes, making it a success.
Yeah, perfect success. You murder this man if you wish to.
I don't feel great about it. I didn't want to, but I feel like he wasn't listening to my proposal. So I mean, I guess yeah, no, I kill him. Whatever.
Yeah, he wasn't listening because it's smarter to die fighting than to just let some fucking munchkin crotch stab you.
I mean, he wasn't. I was trying to make reason. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You don't get into Valhalla when you get stabbed in the crotch by a munchkin. Let's be fair.
No, that guy's definitely going to Valhalla. You're not going to Valhalla.
Alright, be right back. I gotta give my dog some medicine.
You're going to a worse place.
So yeah, no. Jack tries to talk. He's not having it. She just slits his throat.
Yeah, Rand or Malcolm, you guys can act.
No, he did say he was gonna give his dog some medicine, which player actions count for character karma, that would get you some points.
Yeah. There's one guy left, Rand and Malcolm.
So, oh, wait, Jack killed that guy?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's only one dude left.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm kind of a distance away. How does moving towards him cost anything?
No, not within this small area.
Oh, was I didn't redraw. Should I do that?
Yes, you
Or-
definitely should.
Okay. Okay. Just go into it. Raw.
Draw, and also draw some Psychonauts cards, and also Psychonauts cards in the discard pile.
I'm going to be honest. That fucking sucked. I wish I did not draw.
I mean, you don't have to act. You can just let Malcolm handle it. This guy is grievously wounded. His nose is broken. He's missing his two front teeth, and he's barely holding his sword up in hopes that he'll be killed by the large knight instead of the vicious knife man.
I think that I'm gonna let it
This
be
is
up
the
to.
guy who said that he'd rather die fighting honorably than,
Yeah.
well, no, yeah, he said that one, he'd rather die fighting. For that, he mentioned that like dying fighting the blight was more of a thing, right?
Yeah, was more of an honor than being a brigand.
Which is like not something just some like
Yeah,
drunken.
it's almost
man
like
catcher would say.
it's almost like these are complex individuals that you're murdering.
All I hear is stab, 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 no matter what.
Okay, I bring all of the anger that I'm currently feeling at my party down on this man.
I mean, Jack's not angry. Jack just knew that he wasn't gonna comply.
Like, I bring my sword down on him with a fury that is like, I'm projecting that onto him right now.
You just place his cards on top of yours. Okay, no.
Did I? Oh.
No, you didn't. It was just the way I viewed it from where I was at. It looked like you just place it on top of Bitter's cards.
There we go.
Which would be such a power move.
Big dick player.
Oh.
Damn. Damn!
Oh my god.
You bring you're like in such a raid when you bring your sword down. He catches it with the hook of his broadsword, and you did him this kindness, so he's going to do the same. Instead of running you through, he kicks you in the balls, and then he uses the fact that he critted to spend 3 threat and escape. Just jumps the fuck out this window into the river.
I'll find my knife.
He ditches his ruined coat so he'll float.
He finds Rand's knife that he lost earlier.
This guy.
Now, let me know
will
when I
remember
can
that.
stand again.
Yeah. Yeah, you throw up a little.
Well, now we're definitely fucked.
I'm gonna name him He Will Remember and saving him in my saved objects.
This guy.
Little Charlie.
Flip a luck check.
Little test me.
Equal to as many cards as equal to half of your vitality, Arlu.
Vitality is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3.
He'll remember that I hit him non-lethally before that, though, right?
You are fairly wounded, Arlu. You're not like it's not terminal, but you are you're not gonna be okay for a while. That sword hit something important. So yeah, the bartender and his son look around, and the boy is like, that was a lot. And the old man says, too much. Before you better get going. We'll handle the cleanup.
I grab their coin purses.
They don't have them. Blight wardens are not paid.
Ah, fuck.
Can I see if
Jack
anyone
is
has?
like, oh sorry.
I was gonna say, can I see if anyone has an extra knife?
Oh yeah, they each have 2 knives on them.
Can I take
Oh,
both?
nice.
Yeah. You can take 8 knives if you want.
Guys, we're up.
That's
1 knife.
I mean,
Come on.
you are the knife person.
Yeah.
Jack
Are you
doesn't-
sure about that?
Jack doesn't feel great about what happened, so she goes over and she's like, no. I'll do the cleanup.
What? No.
No.
No, I'm
this
gonna
guy,
bury this dude. I'm gonna fucking bring him out back. I'm gonna fucking bury him.
the old
No,
man
let's-
puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "There'll be more of them coming. They were all
Yeah.
most of the time. These people are all bluster. We can handle it. We'll put their bodies the rest the old Finian way, and give you guys some food for the road, except for the little one. That was dirty what you did, little one."
As soon
We
as
live
I
in a
can-
dirty world, tavern keeper. And I've been burned more times than not, trusting those who crawl around in the muck with me.
Yeah, as soon as I can steady
I-
myself on a table, I kind of give him a bow and like I apologize and profusely thank him for his discretion. Like I want him to know, at least in a few words, that like he's done us a service today.
My lord,
Considering we're, like, kind of the on here on behalf of the rebel lord.
my loyalty is to the Brevards. Your lord upholds his name while the Landercrofts hold his throne. I suppose in these desperate times we can't ask who our saviors will be.
If there is some sort of Fenian form of Gaelic, I offer a bit of a whatever some sort of a parting message would be.
Mike named it. I think he called it like Finian Ramble.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
How much does a table usually cost?
I mean, most things are in these small towns are done in trade, so it's probably like he gives a guy a few like roast chickens and he fixes the table.
Jack gives him a fucking piece of gold or whatever for the table.
I'll be thanking you, but I won't be paying no master craftsman to fix it. In fact, the boy will probably fix it once you go. This kid is just looking at all the things you've murdered.
Jack gives him a piece of gold. That's money.
Well, good to know they're all bluster. I'll keep that in mind for the next time I attempt to save somebody's inn and their boy.
Do you strip them of their armor when you're looting them?
No.
I have no need for their armor.
Well, I meant, do you see their faces?
I don't think Arlu does that.
Because there's no there's no division of labor amongst the wardens of Blight. Like, lowborn or highborn, you're all just kind of lumped in together.
You all die when you get stabbed in the crotch.
Actually, no. Jack leaves. Jack goes.
Yeah, I do not. their faces. I don't need to.
Don't need
Man's
that.
going to exit. Oh, look at us go!
It won't change a thing.
Wow.
What a terrible thing you have wrought today.
Hey, I was doing, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Just trying to save a man and his boy in the tavern that we love.
Look,
But at what cost?
Maybe this will be character development for Arlu at a later date.
yeah, no,
You can't have a
it's
redemption
fine.
arc if you don't hit rock bottom. Sorry,
That's
Yeah,
fine,
Jack,
good.
Jack, who usually loves fighting, looks kind of sad.
Good.
Yeah.
God.
I don't look angry unless someone tries to approach me.
Um.
I become like a visage of fury.
All right, you're
Until I
back.
leave.
You're back on the road. Does anyone want to flip a survival or investigation check?
I want to find a nice barn or ditch to live in for the next night.
Well, that was the morning. You guys started your morning like this. I imagine you're making Arlu walk for the first time since you started this journey.
Yeah, that seems right. Do you make sure you draw the full though, since we've moved
Yeah.
on out of our turn order
Yeah.
at Mikey?
What now?
Make sure you draw.
full.
Yeah, draw
Yeah,
the full.
Just discarded and forgot to do that part.
You're good.
Oh,
And
wait.
Don't forget about
Shit.
your +1 for full health.
Yeah.
I'll say this. What's your empathy? What's your empathy, Malcolm?
Arlu? Malcolm.
One.
1? Yeah, you know enough to know that you guys, if you wanted to, you could spend a bond on He Will Remember. you guys bonded there a little bit if you want to.
Me and I think I will spend a bond on He Will Remember. Because a part of me, like, I mean, like, well, Calder was a Blight Warden, right? So he and his followers made an incredibly tough decision. When the choice is between, like, a life dying violently or being killed by a dude in a frilly coat for not dying in a swamp.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah. As far as I'm concerned, we just like killed people who might have believed in Calder at some point.
Yep. That was the play. You could either convince. I'll go ahead and say, like, my plan for that when you were going in was either convince them to join, fight them, or just leave with no consequence. And you chose fight them.
The talker. The talking boy.
The
chose
talking
violence.
ones. Yeah.
I
So
will say I have 5 personalities, so I have to start using my tongue. I will.
Yeah, I mean, you're not bad at personality. You're just dumb.
question DM, do I lose the bond that I had with the tavern keeper for that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You get that back.
Okay.
That's cashed in. That's why he lets you guys leave without, like, he's not gonna tell Kobar what you did, essentially.
Good.
Anyway, yeah. So, if you guys flip high enough, if you get a crit, you can make it to Trine in this flip.
It's a survival check, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe our
Nice.
survival boy is Kibbs.
I can try.
What's your survival?
Uh, 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 uh. Where is that?
Very bottom of the page.
Yeah, bottom left of
Oh.
the page.
2.
Hold on,
Two?
what the hell?
That's
I'll be
pretty
right
good.
back.
2 in intellect.
Intellect is 7.
Okay, so 5. You can do 5, and the difficulty is 6, so you can spend a focus to get to the maximum.
Did anybody help her as well?
Yep. You can do this check together. Everybody could spend on this.
What is the? Sorry, I was.
Intellect
yes.
survival.
Intellect survival.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything in survival, and I have 4 intellect.
You could play 2 cards.
I have 2 in survival.
You could also play 2 cards. Well, you could play 3 because you have 3 intellect, right?
I mean, if we both play 1 card, that doesn't expend us too much, and we can.
I can play 3 cards. Yeah.
How many do I play again?
You can play 5.
5?
Okay.
So you, if you want to like split it up amongst you, Kibbs could play 4, and then the 2 of you could play 1 each, or any combination of that.
Yeah.
Can I not
Let's
help
do
because I
that.
don't have anything in survival?
Yep, you can totally not help.
No, I'm just wondering if I have like
No, you don't have. I'm saying you don't.
intelligence.
No, your intellect can help with this. Only one person
Okay.
needs to survival to know survival to coordinate. It's like a fucking camp counselor teaching kids how to do shit. If the kid is not stupid, he'll pick it up quickly.
Okay.
Just make sure mine is like the extra one, because I don't have anything good.
I also played 1 for good measure.
For mischief.
Why are they not all spread out?
Because you moved too fast and it took it as a shake. Yeah, like it's too fast.
Hate it here. What?
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, for sure.
Yeah, just like slow roll it out. I don't know if I'm like desyncing or you guys are like speed ripping that bitch out of there, but
Are you not
feel like
playing
there's
one, Mikey?
Hmm?
Are you playing one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was.
Are you gonna play one? Play a card?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
was. I missed out on how helping works. Play a card.
yeah, you
Yes.
can play up to whatever you have. So you could play more than 1 card if you wanted, since
Mhm.
you've got like 2 survival and 3 intelligence. You could play
Oh.
like 3 cards if you wanted. Where check is 6 as well, so like just the more we go over, the more chance we have of success, and if we could get
Put
to
mine
trying
up there.
today if we do well on this.
Then I will throw out cards. Yes. 3.
Okay. Well, he's really helping. All right, what's the highest? 10. That beats that ties that king. I don't have anything for the queen, so that actually should be a 2. So, is there another 10? No. It's the
No,
8.
which is failure, which is
failure.
7.
All right, yeah.
We win.
Yes.
It's not a perfect success since we did have 1 failure though.
Yeah. So you don't make it quite to the gates of Trine. But you, as you approach, we're gonna do some theater of the mind stuff. As you guys get closer and closer to the gates of Trine, you see that there are dozens of camps with both Imperial and Eastern flags.
With what?
Imperial and Eastern flags. The Imperial houses all come from this small area. The Midlands is sort of like a no man's land, and then the East is these 3 kingdoms.
Okay.
They're all the Empire, but like the true loyalists are all here. Sort of like Skyrim, except for no one's an open rebellion but Kobar. So yeah, as you approach Trine around here, you've you found a small town that I don't have a name for. You guys can name it. We're just making shit up right here. And as as you're entering the town, you find that the town is just surrounded by different lords and knights in camps. But it doesn't look like they're setting up for battle. It looks like they're all making their way to Trine.
Oh shit, there's a bunch of fucking knights?
Yeah.
Oh!
Dueling. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a joke, and please don't make me kill my high priest. But I start stabbing knights.
Yeah, no. If you start stabbing knights, you're gonna get executed in a very quick and sad way.
Yeah, I just wanted to make the joke. I just didn't want to murder my high priest again and get burned at the stake for my crazy bullshit.
You said it's a mixture here of the two,
Yes.
so it's like a pretty even split.
There are actually
If I can
more
tell it
east.
offhand.
There are more Eastern lords here, but you can tell that the Western lords are like there's more. Their camps are more well protected, more legionnaires and more squires. The Eastern lords feel more relaxed here.
That makes sense. And just outside of Trine,
I'll be right
giant
back.
shit show we're ejecting ourselves into.
Is there an inn here in the small town?
No.
Staying?
That's why
Okay.
there's so many camps with
Thank God.
yeah. There are also all over the town. You can see flyers posted as you enter, and it's pretty easy to read what they say. In the most flowery language possible, like at the bottom of the poster is a shoddy depiction of Sir Egbert and a shoddy depiction of Sir Oliver fighting, and it says, in the honor of her ladyship, the Baron, newly seated Baroness of Trine, Ariana Landercroft, a tournament will be held, and it's in 2 days
Where?
in Trine.
Tournament! Sorry, I just got back.
That's a terrible idea.
It's only been 3 months. It's only been like a month since the last tournament, and at the last tournament, Count Stone's Throw killed 2 people because he found out that Owen Brevard had been executed.
Oh, I gotta get tickets.
Sounds like a shithead way for a conqueror to try to make peace with the people he's conquered.
You say that, but Jack is already, like, gone looking for tickets.
Yes. And as you're wandering away, I like cup my hands to my mouth and say, "No, it's a piece of shit."
There's
They're all
gonna be
shit.
blood!
Both the terrifying realization that you and Arlu have to like disguise yourselves, like almost like washes over you, Malcolm. You've both.
Yeah, we committed a lot of murders on the way here.
No, it's more that you've both.
I know.
You've both been in court, so unless no one knows that who you serve, but unless you want to get spotted out, you're gonna have to like lock different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say
Arlu
something like,
pulls.
You've had your fun, Arlu. We're here on Calder's work.
After walking all day on his tiny little legs, in the hot sun and half bleeding to death as he does it, he like nods at you a little meekly.
Wait, is that what you look at? Or is that what you look like right now?
That's
Oh yeah,
my
he's still
wounded
injured.
token.
Because I do
Yeah.
have like I'm not an asshole. I mean, I am an asshole. I'm a scumbag, but I'm your scumbag, you know?
Yeah.
So I might grumble about like 100 of my cloak.
Yeah, no,
I-
he took
Arlu. Sorry, go ahead.
he took a nice broadsword to the shoulder, so not as bad as that, but pretty bad.
He does have a cloak that he uses to disguise himself. Like, this is nothing. Arlu does have that just in hand, in canon.
It's just
Is
really.
able to-
You've both been in court, and you both are notable for your size. That's why it's going to be easy to spot you. It's like, oh yes, this man has once, at least been in the vicinity of the Emperor, and he's fucking 7'3".
No, I haven't.
There's
Fuck
not
you.
a lot of guys that are 7'3" or 4 foot.
I'm
True.
no one. I will make you choke on your tongue.
Now who's bloodthirsty?
But
It's me. Do I
Jack.
need to roll a disguise or an espionage check for that? Is that what you're kind of alluding
Yeah,
to?
both of you need to do something. I'm not going to make you
I was
flip a
gonna-
check, but you have to make a concerted effort.
This feels like it might be something Arlu's good at. So as a segue into that, while he's like, I see him limping beside me, I go like, well, I could maybe we could disguise you as a baby and I could carry you, so you don't have to.
I'm bigger than a baby.
Not-
I'm more
not
of
me
like
and my
a
other
large
crew.
toddler.
And you also have 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
if you do like the Bjorn where where I'm like facing his chest, you're probably not gonna
Yeah, there
see
you go.
my.
It's like
Also, I'm
feeling.
definitely bloody. Maybe we stopped in the river and cleaned ourselves, knowing we'd be going into something like this.
I'm just feeling the slightest bit, He's like
He's a little salty.
I have a bond with Arlu. I don't hate
Mm-hmm.
him.
But we did. Your best friend did just definitely, or like one of your friends definitely did something shitty that you feel has betrayed you
Well, it's
or
like
gone
I
against
will.
what you want.
Until you have lived your entire life as a tall person, I will always respect you. Because Malcolm is someone who respects the fact that like people who get shat on will always be more real, even if you don't agree with them, than people who
yeah.
get their ass wiped.
Mhm.
Speaking of people who get their ass wiped versus people who are more real, Jack, you are wandering through what is essentially like a toy store to you. You see like so many different banners from so many different knights. There's great house banners, but there's also personal insignias. So many hedge knights here just trying to, make a name for themselves. What's Jack's culture?
I think is it 1? Hold on.
Believe so, if I remember correctly from you.
I will remember this eventually. Yeah, it was 1.
All right, so you only know by name the most famous combatants here, and the two people on the poster are not present. They are trying to play this shit up because those are the two greatest fighters in the Empire, and they are just not here. But you do notice the guy that was at the bar with you the other day, who you took a bunch of money from. Well, actually stole. You did cheat.
I did cheat. No, I didn't cheat. I just played the game. Arlu tried to cheat.
I didn't try and cheat. I just distracted everybody with my observational comedy and slapstick routine with the bandits on
We
stage.
played off each other. I played
Yeah.
actually, and he distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just we were just doing our thing very
thought-
well in the room together.
I thought Rand was also in on that. Somebody cheated.
I think like Jack is just good at cards.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. These are people who are heading to Trine for a tournament, right?
Mhm.
Not that we are like, okay.
Yeah.
I
No,
thought
I
though they were
won that
having like a
shit
small
fair and square.
spectacle in this small town. While
No.
They, like, camped. Okay.
No, like there are people drinking in the streets, and like there are clearly knights harassing young peasant girls because They're
Yeah.
they're rich
The
people.
patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're rich people, but it's not. It's nothing special going on.
We are we here in this square relatively?
Yes.
Just to kind of
You can see. You are on Crown Lake, and you can see Trine across the lake.
like off in the distance, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
assume
no, I
that
had-
it's like twilight or dusk
Yeah.
kind of thing, and that's why we're spunking down here.
No, I had 2 aces and 2 keens, so I definitely didn't cheat because I didn't need to.
Nice.
I think Rand was using espionage, but she did so well there that she wasn't able to beat Jack, but she did well enough to like collect some of it and not get caught. For
essentially together, the three of you fleeced this man and his cronies, and you see that his tent is one of the most ostentatious. As I said before, his sigil is a knight in red on a field of white, with a pike with a human head at the end of it. That's like the sigil. His name is Sir Dwayne of Scornhold. And he has a coterie of like yes men and sycophants. And he passes you on the street and he says, "Ah, yes. Jack, was it?
Yeah.
Are you competing in the tournament, or are you merely watching?"
What do I need to do to compete?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
One of his yes men is like, the Lady Landercroft is kind and is opening the tournament to mercenaries. So you must provide patents of nobility, or 500 gold to compete.
Cool. Yeah, I got that.
Then I shall see you in the ring, and maybe I'll be luckier at the sword than I am at cards.
I hope that's not true for my.
You hear the like. There's a general din of everyone in this town, but the thing you hear the most is like people around the blacksmith. Like the most people are congregated there, just yelling at this poor man and his apprentices. I need those horseshoes yesterday. Can you patch this hole? I need a whole suit of chainmail by next week. And he is tired and sweaty and infuriated, really. But if you're trying to harass knights, that's where most of them are right now. People doing last-minute adjustments before the tournament.
I think, obviously, Jack has neither of the things required, and she's just trying to get a look at everyone, so I am going to go over there.
Yeah. None of you have the things required.
Well, actually, I do want to get tickets. Well, no, I'll just...
Wait,
Okay.
You're still a noble, right?
Arlu.
Arlu?
I would say what we had agreed on last session was that I was probably like a third or fourth son of some low noble house that was. I got traded away to my exiled court, where they were just like, "Hey, take this dude as a favor, and we'll maybe get some favors from you." So I'm like noble, but I probably would not have like any sort of paperwork. I guess I wouldn't need paperwork, but maybe, I mean, I do have like some artifact. I have said I have artifacts of that time, though.
Well, I
don't
mean,
really
here's the
know,
thing.
like-
Malcolm can prove his nobility with his sword, but him proving his nobility is an automatic disqualification for him because he is no longer noble.
Wait. Does my sword have anything on it?
Whoosh. That's a fucking question.
Yeah, that actually is. But it was stolen, So it might have enough to like get you in the door, though there might be that like shoot the like mousetrap game if you remember that.
Yeah,
Of it
true.
like the chance that the cage is gonna come down on top of you of like, oh yeah, we remember
This
that.
is the bitch
It
that
was
stole it.
stolen. Oh, okay.
And,
That-
and Jack does know that, so I won't do that. But I'm gonna keep that.
So I would think like maybe like a luck check or something if I wanted to prove my nobility, though I don't really want to fight in the ring. That's clearly not my strong point.
if you what you can do is you can sign up and then have someone else fight as your champion, but you get the glory. Yeah.
Okay. Though I did, and so this is the other aspect of that. I don't think, obviously if I'm exiled from a kingdom, but it's not my kingdom, that doesn't not make me noble. It just makes me not allowed to go back to that specific kingdom, and potentially I have said that there's somebody is still looking to like beat me up, murder me, imprison me for my witchcraft, which is really me just doing chemistry bullshit and the noble being too dumb to like understand that this is just chemistry and not actually witchcraft, and they got me exiled for it. So
I'm
that
gonna-
would be kind of my back lattice for any sort of championship I do for Jack.
I'm gonna be real. Like Jack knows where she's at in this whole business, and for character reasons, she's okay watching.
Yeah, fair enough. You guys don't have to participate in the tournament. It is just a quest hook.
I want to yes man this, but
Question about my sleight of hand ability, DM.
Uh-huh.
If I say wanted to pickpocket a bunch of drinking, drunk in the street, rich people who are mulling around this town, would that be a check? Would that be a thing that my sleight of hand just does for me? Like, what's kind of
If
the
you
path
want
for
to
that?
do that to one person and get a coin, you can do it. If
Okay.
if you want to like make a substantial amount of money, that's a flip.
Hey, what would be the difficulty of that flip?
Depends on how much money you're trying to get.
As much money as I mean, obviously, I don't think I'm gonna make 500 coins in this pickpocket scheme to get us into the tournament. I guess that's my goal, though. How much would it be to get like 500 coins?
That's impossible.
no, Jack is gonna fucking okay.
When I
so
say
is there,
impossible, I mean that's a 15 card flip. Like, so if you wanna,
Yeah. I don't have enough focus left. I probably don't have enough cards in my deck. Jenny, I saw you were like mimicking something, and I have an idea, but I want to hear your idea first.
Okay, so Jack, since the time she was a child,
Mhm.
her dad has helped her sneak into arenas to
Mhm.
watch them, and or climb up on top of the like. I don't know. I imagine that there's an audience and like an awning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
And typically they would like climb up there and watch from there.
Okay.
Would she know how to do that?
I mean, yeah. Once you get into the city, you can make a plan there. Right now, it's just this is more recon. You can just pass the day here, and then try to make it into the city.
Cool. Okay, so let me pitch an idea here. And definitely stop me if I'm barking up this too, getting us 500 gold to get in tree too much. But if Jack were to start a duel with one of the low hedge knights who's in here, and you were to garner enough of a crowd, me and I can't remember your actual name, Kibbs.
Rand?
Rand.
Kibbs
were
even
to
here?
go around the
Oh, okay.
yeah, she was just muted. We were to then use our espionage skills to pickpocket all the people who are watching the duel. We could theoretically make enough money, me, Kibbs, and then Jack betting on the fight to get $500 to get into the fight,
I mean, that
get
is
into the competition.
That's a whole lot.
that is a
Yeah,
whole lot.
Oh yeah. That's my harebrained idea. If I'm totally cool with passing the day here.
There's a lot of moving parts there.
I mean, Jack is still just ADHDing around the town, looking at knights doing stuff.
Malcolm?
She is looking, however, for somebody who looks similar to her.
Malcolm, you've thrown your cloak over your head to avoid detection, and you're staying low, but it is not too long before you see what you fear in a black banner with a blue fist. And not expecting which of your cousins you're going to see, it is the worst case scenario. Your brother and his bastard son are here.
Wait. They don't see me though.
No,
right?
not yet. Gideon.
Not have found another fucking hovel to. Nope, actually, looking at the map, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not that. Nornhold is not that far away.
And they probably would have gone like east and stopped there if they weren't directly taking the road.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I still baby Bjorned onto the front of?
Your nephew is dressed in a set of fine plate, emblazoned with the fist of Gnorn, and your brother is wearing the closest to royals robes he can wear to impress people. He is there is a woman on your arm you recognize as one of his, a woman on his arm that you recognize as one of his courtiers, which if you're not mistaken, she was married, so you kind of shake your head at that.
We'll say, out of the rest of that family, he was the more fun one. His corruption was at least worn on his sleeve.
Yeah. And yeah, his son, more reserved, taller than him, but not your height, is just like a step behind him, looking around the crowd. You also see some Vandaren banners, which sends a chill up your spine, because if anybody's looking for you, it's those fuckers.
Oh, yeah, that's scarier.
Yeah. Yeah. So the three silver dogs and the blue fist is here.
And to find some other shithole to hole up in before they went to town.
Yeah. You do note that of the Imperial houses that are here, the Gnorn and the Vandarens are not rolling stacked. It's literally your brother, his son, their squires, and whoever he brought with him to, blow smoke up his ass. And the Vandaren camp just has 2 men in it.
Wow.
2 Vandaren knights.
But what are the other Heart kingdoms or houses?
There is the house from Northgate is there. I forget their name, but the ones with the sunburst spear, and the Apple
Argus.
Knights. Yeah, Argus. The Apple Knights family is here.
Oh, so no one who's like die-hard Imperial seems to be here yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I am like.
I mean, other than the Vandarens, but they didn't come stacked.
Yeah, they didn't come stacked. Considering I know what they're like.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so yeah. I'm definitely not looking to like talk to anyone, but I feel more at ease. Like I feel like I can hide in this crowd a little better, as long as I just like eat and then go sleep in a room with no windows and don't get involved.
Rand, as you are wandering around, you come across the camp of the Stones Throw family, the noble house of County Finia. The father, Gaius, is not there, but his son, Rain, is there, along with his brothers and sisters, who are all playing a Finian game where they have put a large fruit or gourd on top of a post, and they are trying to throw a rock as hard as they can at it.
Wow, if only someone who's super good at throwing things were to join. Can I kind of like stand back and start like watching them with like interest?
Yeah.
See if maybe they'll like notice me
Uh,
watching and or.
Absolutely. The Stone's Throw siblings, 3 boys and 1 daughter, are all huge, except for the eldest, Rain. Rain is he's not slender, but he's like wiry. But his sister is a head taller than him, and his brothers are head and shoulders taller than him. But he, as you observe them, he seems to be the most adept at this game. They keep putting too much strength into it, and he uses finesse to like catch the gourd in a proper place to cause it to smush real good. They do not notice you for a while until one of the younger brothers looks and smacks his elder brother on the shoulder and says, "It seems we drew the attention of some peasants, Rain."
What?
Wow.
What did he just call me? I mean, right, fair, but okay.
The older brother says, "He called you a peasant, but it's not an insult where I come from. We Finians value the little folk." He shows you his emblem, which is a crossed shovel and hatchet.
Oh, okay, wait, really fast. How tall? Like, in reference.
Rain is 5'8", and his sister is 6 foot, and his brothers are 6'4".
Okay. Yeah, Ran looks at the emblem and he's like, I'm not familiar with this.
The Stone's Throw family, when we took Finia, near 200 years ago, my great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather, I guess, he stated that the small folk are what make a land. And he elevated the aldermen of every town to master craftsmen. And they actually hold most of the court in Finia. Which is why me and my family are allowed to wander around the Midlands doing as we please. Only really need a lord when the small folk are in danger.
I think that he's gonna say something of like, as one of the small folk, you're welcome for my service.
And we thank you. Would you like to join us?
Oh, absolutely.
The youngest brother, who happens to be the largest of them, hands you a bottle of wine that they've been pulling from. There's definitely backwash in it, but it's mainly wine.
Like, what percentage are we talking?
We're
backwash to wine ratio.
Maybe 4% in favor of wine.
I think Rand, he's the type, he'll risk it for the biscuit, and he'll take a swig.
It's actually good wine if it weren't for the fact that it's a little greasy from being drank on by 4 different people.
But they're noble people, so they have all their teeth.
Rain has all his teeth, and his sister has all her teeth. The younger boys, not so much.
Well, regardless, he'll take a swig.
So do you want to play the game with them?
Yeah.
All right. It's a difficulty, agility, shooting. Difficulty 4.
I never drew from the last time.
Go
Was that
for it.
something I should have done?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're playing this game with them, you overhear them talking. Specifically, the youngest brother and Rain. The youngest brother says, "I don't see why father couldn't come." And he's like, "These fools have a price on his head. He killed 2 honored knights. The only reason I'm here is to smooth things over."
Okay, and I'm so sorry. How many?
4.
My agility is. I
Oh.
play 4.
No, it's against 4. Your agility is 8, so you can play 4, and your shooting is 1 or 2 or none.
None.
Okay, so you can play 4.
Okay.
So I was right. You were correct, and I just corrected you for no reason.
I mean, you could
No, you
spend some
didn't.
focus.
No. I don't think it'll help me really, so. Oh, hold on.
No, it would totally be a power play. Don't listen. Don't listen to me. I say my bullshit.
Oh my god. I'm fucking this up. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Me and this card deck are having a bonding moment.
Oh. 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 Well, perfect success.
Yay!
Let's go.
You fling the rock with such precision they don't even see it leave your hand. It's like you move, your hand is in a position, and there's an exploded gourd. You spend Rain and his family are so impressed with you that you spend the rest of the night drinking with them, and they divulge some more of their secrets.
Ooh.
I love secrets.
Yeah.
Wait.
As Rain starts to get drunker, he starts to talk more about how this tournament's a sham. He's only showing up to assert that the East will not be pushed around. What the key piece of information you get from this though is that he thinks that this is a coup. He thinks that there will be bloodshed before this tournament is over.
Oh. I love that.
He doesn't, because there's only 2 ways into Trine. Well, there's 3 ways. This bridge, and this port. And this bridge is built to collapse, like in the event of a siege that can collapse. And this bridge has 3 gates on it. So, like, he doesn't like the idea of going into the most defensible city in the Empire and being left like a sitting duck.
Especially when the side that city is on is in question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which of those defenses is going to help you or be against you?
Exactly.
And the one that's collapsing is the direction he would want to go, towards the east, back home.
Mm-hmm.
3 gates would be a better defense than a collapsible gate.
Yeah, but if somebody locks the 3 gates and collapses the bridge, your only way out is by boat or by swim.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume you probably people don't usually swim across that lake.
Of the 4 of you, the only person who has a chance of swimming across Crown Lake is Jack.
Yes.
Float.
Jack's done it before. She'll do it again.
The only one who survives the TPK that Arlu sets off.
and Jack just like have like a little rope on like a raft to drag us all.
She would.
Fucking
100%.
logs knocking around behind her. She fucking swims out with the rope in her mouth.
Fucking Michael Phelpsing it.
To that regard, Jack does want to go and harass Malcolm to participate in the tournament.
What?
Yeah, she finds wherever you guys are. I don't know how she would know where you guys are, but maybe she just keeps checking until she finds a place.
I was about to roll an espionage check to find a small barrel to sleep in for the night.
I mean, with y'all's survival check, you have a camp outside of town, away from it. You guys did really
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Absolutely not. We're on a powder keg and we're the fuse. I'm not jumping into no fight.
And this one loves playing with fire. You point at Arlu, who's actually just playing with fire. Like, huh?
Ooh,
As you say that,
Juggling it.
a eerily familiar voice says from the shadows, "But you're so good at it, little brother."
Is he? Wait, little brother.
I have a brother? I assume this is Malcolm and not
Gideon Ganorn.
in character.
Gideon Ganorn comes out from the shadows and he's, you wouldn't expect the Empire's spy master to not know when his brother is in the same town as him, would you?
No, I wouldn't expect, but at the very least, I'd hope.
He makes himself very comfortable in your camp, and sits down, and he says, I don't mean you any harm. I do know where your allegiances lie, and I can say that the Ginorn are open to new leadership. However, I am a loyal citizen of the Empire, so we'll have to keep our familial relationship quiet for now.
Better. I want none to know me. But I must say, if there was any man I kind of spit the word out, like, related to, I'd rather it be you who, knows who I am.
Father's been dead for 15 years, Malcolm. You should really try lightening up a little bit.
Fight,
No, I think
fight.
And Arlu does a little flash of smoke. It's like, yeah, lighten up. He does his routine in the background, being completely ignored by these two hard-boiled dudes.
Oh,
Like,
Gideon
throw
is
my hands up.
anything less than anything but hard-boiled. Gideon entering the camp, he has already made bedroom eyes at both Jack and Rand.
Oh, but not at Arlu?
Arlu's fucked up. He's like nursing an arm wound.
I mean, hey, maybe it's like a injured baby bird kind of thing.
And Malcolm's his half-brother, so that would also be creepy.
Yeah.
Actually, I've come for a favor. I don't know why you're enshrined, but I can assume it's more to do with the coming civil war than the idiotic tournament that our emperor has said will soothe tensions in the Midden.
You know why I want shit all to do with this noble's war, brother.
Regardless, you're part of it. Every single one of us that can wield a sword will be in the middle of this, and I'm afraid that likely, due to your proclivities, you and I will be on different sides of the fence, at least for a time. So, part of this is I wanted to see my little brother one last time before we probably have to kill each other. But another part is, since you're here, you could actually do your family a benefit, and a benefit to the Empire. Not that you care about that one.
I wouldn't care about that, but I would. Fuck if no one to fight you.
I'm not gonna trust me, Malcolm. I don't.
Colbert is Colbert, right? Calder is the keep, but it's Colbert, right?
Calder is an old king that died long ago. I don't intend to fight you, brother. Even if it comes to that, I would much rather kill you in your sleep. You're much bigger than me.
I just want to impress upon him that, like, I've given to, like, I've given respect to people, but never respect of authority until Colbert.
So, I hear, I have overheard many things, and it seems that your young friend here wishes to compete. My son also wishes to compete, but I believe this to be a foolish endeavor. Everybody is worried about secession right now, and honestly, if you've seen the rest of my bastards, he's the only shot I have at keeping things in our family name. So, I
saw him. He seems like a strong boy.
He is, but he's not a great fighter yet. Being born the son of a whore, you don't get to learn the tricks of the trade. But we're working on it. You and your young protege, however, are quite adept at murdering people. And I definitely need this distraction to go off without a hitch. So, I'm offering you two things. Some cover. Fighting for House Ganorn as champions will make people think you're Imperials. And information, because I'm sure there's something in the city of Trine that you and your lord want, and I am the man to get it.
Jack's eyes sparkle.
You hear Arlu grumble under his breath something about him being better at killing than both of them.
But not in the ring, my little man. Daggers is not knife fighting is something that pirates do, not noble knights. he says as he pats a dagger at his side.
Everything you've said is true, but no one strikes a deal that doesn't benefit them.
It does benefit.
So
my son doesn't have to fight, and I get to. And you and the girl will be enough a distraction for me to handle the things that I have to handle in Trine. And that's
in case, brother, that you have any third option or any other concerns that you're not telling me about, I am willing to believe you past that on trust.
Oh, I'm definitely not telling you some things, but that's for your benefit, Malcolm. If you knew about them, people would want to kill you.
Exactly. So if we do this, I am trusting that you are as much on my side as you can be.
Malcolm, I'll promise you this. If I put a knife in your back, you'll be the first one to know.
And then you'll be the second one to know.
You'll be the last
Put a
one to
knife
know.
in your back.
But come on, I'm not going to kill my blood. If me and the boy die, they're going to want you for the throne. You for the seat, regardless of whether or not you've declined it so thoroughly. Also,
I'd rather...
Grandpa Gadrian loved you.
I feel like I should check something here, but I just don't know what to check.
I'll fight.
Did I ever tell you...
Empathy or awareness would tell you whether or not he's lying.
Okay. Empathy, personality, right?
Yep. Difficulty 10.
Woo-wee! Tucky B.
This guy is
I only
he is the
The creme de la creme.
Well, he's the Lord Spy Master of the Empire.
Yeah. I don't even know if I have the ability because I only have 6 and I only have 2 focus left, so I can get to 8. So it would be a pretty uphill battle there. Can anybody help me? Could like
I mean, I could try to suss him.
it is an
I don't know.
empathy check, so I'm not sure if like
Oh, I might not have.
my other empathy boys could get in here.
I have 2
like
empathy.
Malcolm. Oh, nah, yeah. And Malcolm could help maybe if he has empathy as well.
I'm gonna say this is not a check that Malcolm can make because he is
Okay.
he is his emotions are a torrent.
Okay. But maybe me and Gibbs or Jenny could like collaborate after the fact and with our check and like
Stop.
get some.
Collaborate.
Am I
information.
back with them, or am I still...
Oh no, you're drinking with the stone throws. You
Oh
spend-
yeah,
that's
right.
right.
Okay.
I mean, I can try it because I mean, Jack's down to fucking fight though.
Sorry, I'm partying.
You're good. You're
Sorry, I'm
totally
just getting
good.
turned. Can't
Yeah.
flex that empathy.
You threw that rock so good. Now you get to get turned.
Yeah, no, they love you over there.
That was my redemption. I've already had my
I was-
redemption arc
I
over
was
my
going to
knife
try to-
throw.
Try to talk to.
How
I'm
much
sorry.
empathy personality could you play, Jenny?
That's a good question. Personality is 5, and then I
Yeah.
have 2 empathy, so I can play 4.
What are y'all trying to do again?
Suss,
we're trying to
suss
suss
out
out.
Gideon Gnor.
Because I mean, I do have like one last thing to say to him that might be empathy based.
Okay.
An attempt to win his trust and to show that like what that means to me as far as blood. And I ask him, "Do you know how much my life was worth?"
Well, the other nobility would say not much because you threw it away. I would say quite a bit because you are in the good graces of one of the most dangerous men in the Empire. Well,
laugh
2
at
of the
that.
most dangerous men in the Empire, as he puts his hand lovingly on your shoulder.
Let me tell you what my life is worth. The woman that our father sired me upon, he gave her a sack of gold as a way to ignore my existence.
Oh, come off it, Malcolm. I'm a bastard too. He just elevated me.
Pittance. She died giving me that money thinking it was a fortune. And when I came to Nornhold, I realized that I had been sold off for a pittance. I don't give a shit about nobility. But if I trust you, can't fuck me over, Gideon.
Easy to say as nobility.
He leans in close to you and like kind of slumps himself onto you a little bit, and he says, "I will not be the one to betray you, but I cannot promise I will not fight for the people that will."
That's fair. But I just hope that we can work together as much as we can.
We've all chosen our fates. The gods chose our fates at our birth, Malcolm, and they chose a raw one for you, but you're still family. I'll reduce that for 1 by 1. It's still a 9. He's the best. He's the best liar in the Empire.
Okay. Jenny, how many are you gonna play?
I can play 4, I think, so I can play that much.
Okay, I'll
If you
play
want.
6. Yeah, that'll get us to 10, and we'll have 1 guaranteed success.
1 for gravy.
1 for gravy.
Oh, actually, I want that jack in a different location.
I love the Zelda cards.
They are so good.
The Zant one.
Zant.
It's good.
I
It's good.
love Zant.
Okay, counting your jack. Nothing can cancel an ace. So
Yeah, it's fine.
I forgot to place my king where I wanted them to. Oh,
I
well.
mean, putting it at the end is funny.
Alright.
Well, actually, do this so the 9's a freebie. Well,
I mean, that wasn't at the end of my deck. I just had it in order because I always forget to do that.
Well, yeah, you want the 6 to be a freebie. Yeah. Or actually, my 3 should be a freebie.
there we go. All right, so we're on the 10s. Cancel. Failure. All right. Yeah, he's not. He's lying about half of what he's saying. He really doesn't. He does not intend to betray Malcolm. But there is something far more insidious going on when he's talking about the stuff that he's got to do in the city that he needs to distract for.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Cool. Well, we relay that to Malcolm after he leaves.
Yeah. Yeah. He after this conversation, he leaves you with a nice bottle of wine, and he whistles off into the dark.
Ooh, wine.
Yeah, immediately I hand that off to Arlu immediately.
You sure you're not still mad at me?
In the morning, Rand.
Well, I mean, do we talk about it?
Oh yeah, you guys can talk about it.
I mean, I do kind of, well, that
Yeah.
was my response. I would kind of like laugh at it without saying yes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If
But
someone
like
else wants to speak up.
in the
Yeah.
crew, do we talk about it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Arlu, as it would be like something like you hand Arlu the bottle of wine. He asks, "Are you still mad at me?" And you laugh yes at him. He winces a little bit, like opens the bottle, takes a swig, and he looks over at Jack and says, "I think he's doing something much more dangerous, even more dangerous than that horrible thing I did earlier today." And then he passes you the bottle of wine, Jack.
Jack takes a swig and says, "It sounds like it's gonna happen regardless."
To clarify, you get the feeling that he is planning something big. You don't know what that is, though.
Okay.
He's certainly got machinations larger than all of us or this bottle of wine. We should be
But
be
I
very
can
wary
fight.
about him. But he doesn't actively want to stab you in the back. I haven't sensed that bloodlust from him.
To clarify, thousands of people would have to die for any of you to have a shot at the throne. Only hundreds of people have to die for Gideon to have a shot at the throne.
You sure it can't be Emperor Arlu at session 10? Because I can keep stabbing.
Stabbing your way to the top.
Yep.
Eventually, you'll have to go to sleep, and they'll stab you back.
Not if Malcolm takes a shift and he, stabbing while I'm not doing the stabbing. But either way, that's all I have for today.
All right,
Retire.
go ahead and everybody can. Arlu, you heal by 1. Everybody get their focus back, and then reshuffle your decks. Because in the morning, Rand, you are the first to wake up because you wake up in the Stone's Throw camp as they're breaking it. What happened last night is up to your imagination, but you have to pee and your head hurts.
Yes.
I'll
think about it. I'll think about what happens.
Yeah. But as you're breaking camp, you see that you get another bit of information about the Stone's Throws. Their camp, they have a lot of black powder in one of their wagons. Like
Gunpowder?
Yes.
Like
the rawest form of gunpowder. Like You can see that it's got a foreign language printed on the barrels, and you only know what it is because when you like lean over to vomit beside it, someone's like, "Hey, do not touch that."
But no, I want to touch it. How do you move the entire? Oh, never mind.
And it's got to be the same face side, so either one of those has to flip, basically. Oh, no. Yeah. Or you can do it the other way where they're both face down.
It took way too long.
So,
You're good.
I guess, yeah, the information that you guys have in total, whether or not you tell each other this or not, is the Stone's Throws have bombs and are afraid that a coup is about to happen. And on the other side of the fence, Gideon Ganorn is planning something huge in the city and needs a big distraction to deal with it.
Jack is heartbroken. She just wanted to watch tournaments.
Tournament's gonna be ruined.
And Rand wanders into your camp shortly before you guys start to break camp, and I will leave. We're gonna leave it off here, or this might be a good opportunity for you guys to explain your mission to your two friends.
Well, yeah, I definitely think that now that the party's together, we should kind of, collaborate formation. Because I'm not prepared to, like, side with Gideon in any way. But I think that the information we've gathered might help us. We're here for Colbert.
Who's that?
The Rebel King.
He's the Rebel King and Lord of Calder's Keep. So
I was like Stephen Colbert.
Sort
show.
of, yeah, but his brother, it's because of the naming convention of his family. His
Jack
brother's
know
name is
this
Lou
person?
Bear, and their father's name was Robert.
Would Jack know this person?
You've heard of him.
Like, what's the vibe check I've gotten on knowing him?
There are two stories about him. One story is of an honorable knight who abandoned his post, and the other is a lord who consorts with bandits and ruffians.
Jack loves them both. Alright. No way!
I've sent that guy plenty of resumes. He's never gotten back to me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only. I'm with the East, but that's the only person I serve. And that's the thing. That's the faction I think will give the most leverage. So, I'm here to serve Colbert.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
Well, do you remember what he ordered you to do? Because it might be a little weird.
To find.
Yeah.
He wants us to find a bastard of the Emperor Phineas.
Ignatius.
Ignatius. Yeah. Damn it. Sorry. We were talking about Phineas and Ferb earlier. It's looking at my head.
Oh.
Do I know what that means? I'm sorry, I don't know any.
The
more.
Emperor-
Phineas and Ferb was a TV show.
The Emperor's
There's
name is Ignatius Falconrest, and he has no legitimate children, so they are hunting his bastards to...
Yeah, that's something we never explained to you because we were kind of...
yeah.
We were sent on a secret mission, stumbled upon you and Rand, and then we're kind of like, okay, are these people... Could they be bandits, or would they just, like, tell on us?
But now
you know?
I'm looking for a job. So if
So
you
now-
need help,
And she was pretty cool about the murder.
Yes.
Well,
so now we can
the
tell
ru-
you what we're doing.
The mission parameters are not to just necessarily kill these people unless you have to. He wants kidnap and retrieval.
Leverage.
Mm-hmm. They're better to us alive. They're better to him alive and intact than dead.
And I don't want to screw over my brother, half brother, but any information we can that gives us that advantage is the outcome I want.
And he
I'll
can
fight.
give you that. He can give you that information. All he asks is that you two join the tournament instead of his brother, instead of his son.
I'll fight.
Well, I want to add a caveat for the next time we meet, because I do. I'll fight, but I want to meet his son.
Fair enough.
Sick.
All right. So, we end tonight's session at the precipice of great change in the Midlands. As a tournament begins, two lords on opposite sides of a brewing civil war are making large decisions about the fate of the city, while the two of you are tied up. While the four of you are tied up in the middle of it, because it sucks to be the peasantry.
Yeah, I definitely didn't vote for that guy.
All right, so before we finish things up, I'm going to give you your experience for the day. Those guys were not minions. They could have each of them could have easily killed Arlu in one swing if they got lucky. So you get 2 experience for each of them you killed. You killed 4, so that's 8.
We all get 8 experience?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we get?
Let's go.
I didn't know that you had to actually save the document.
Oh no! Yeah, you got you had 6 experience from last time because you
So
failed.
then 14.
Yeah, 14. And
Next time,
let's go
I'm
around
gonna sorry.
Let's go.
Next time, I'm gonna drink more milk so that I have some gunk in the back of my throat for doing the deep, angry voice.
What?
Yeah, and hopefully again we can congregate in 2 weeks, but in another 2 weeks. But I do want to say, before we go, I want to go around the table and give a bonus experience for things you liked. Or, let's try not to slight Arlu. He was in character.
No, he did good. He did good.
No, absolutely, yeah. Yeah,
I
that is
terrible things.
He did bad, but he was playing. And
That 100% is no personal player sling at Arlu.
Yeah.
No,
Or
never.
Or no, that was more
Definitely
all in
In
character.
canon, you should definitely
No,
be
we.
mad at me.
Well, and
Yeah.
complications are the nature of storytelling.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
So-
Exactly.
I was joking when I started making that series called Arlu is a Sociopath, but Arlu might just be a sociopath.
He might be.
Really?
He's part of the 1%. So
Definitely leaned into it today.
All right,
We're
so
getting to part 3, that's for sure.
we'll start with Joe, since you are the problem child here. Who do you want to give bonuses to?
I definitely have a good thing for everybody. I just don't really know.
And I feel, yeah.
I feel like I should give it to Malcolm for kind of letting that guy go as like a story canon thing. Even though it wasn't really like his choice, but like not murdering him outright was kind of a choice there. And then he did get away, and I think that's going to be good story at a later date when those people track Arlu down and try and murder the shit out of him.
All right, Arlu, you get 2 extra experience for getting kicked in the nuts. I mean, not Arlu.
Yeah, I know.
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
And is it 2 or 1?
2. You get 2.
Okay,
bonus
sick.
experience for being someone's hero. Anybody else have something they want to shout out?
I
Are we
want to
not-
shout out. What?
Oh, I was gonna say it's a round table, like all of us do it, right?
Mm-hmm. So
I was gonna say I want to shout out Jack for using the environment with the table.
yes.
I
Thank
feel like that
you.
was kind of an iconic moment.
Excellent. I always
Thank you,
love.
thank you.
I love table bullshit as well.
That was definitely the thing I was
I was
thinking
so
of. For
excited. I was really so excited the moment I saw he lined up with the table and I could kick it, I was very excited.
It's iconic. It's classic.
All right. That leaves
I'm
two of
gonna
you.
give it to or not Arlu, fucking A. Ran. Ran? Your name's Ran, right?
Yeah.
For fucking kicking ass at the throwing game.
I'm fucking balling.
Dude,
See me on the courts.
I
Oh
was
my god.
so ready for it to not be that, because you were like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, fuck these cards, and then you, like, full fucking succeeded,
Yeah.
which is beautiful.
Rand didn't do a lot today, but when Rand did something, it was noticeable.
It was perfect every time.
I killed
You know,
someone and
yeah.
scored some shots.
Yeah.
Like-
Rand slipped out of the shadows and slit a dude's throat, just like full go to sleep style.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think everything Kim did tonight was actually a perfect success.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Duality of man.
Turning over a new leaf.
Yeah. From going from like fairly incompetent to like a literal like badass.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
He was hungover day one. He was hungover.
He was hungry
Also-
too. He hadn't eaten in a while.
I will fucking put it in my notes to have a character moment so we can rope you into this bullshit. Hold on.
Yeah. And
What
Malcolm.
moment?
Oh, I'm just character moments, you know, just role play. Anyway, sorry, Mikey.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, I think it's funny because everyone's choice kind of followed my thought process as far as like who to choose. Like,
It's almost
Jack.
like I force when people don't talk, I force stuff onto them so they can have moments.
and then like Rand, yeah, doing like really getting some good information out of. For me, it was out of the Stone's Throw stuff. That was some really good exposition, I think. But I gotta choose. I gotta go with Arlu for bringing it all home. Like
Like
I
the
don't-
murders?
not the
Like
murders,
Sending
bringing it
those
all
guys
home.
home to their maker?
The
No,
only
no.
the only spy shit Arlu did today was figure out someone wasn't lying.
It's more like
Well, yeah.
for
Yeah.
again like
information.
complication being the nature of storytelling,
Mhm.
but also complication being the like antithesis, I feel like, of like social roleplay like D&D,
Mhm.
right? But again, most importantly, it's a benefit the story.
Mhm.
And I really feel like Arlu's actions and the way we worked it out, right? Like there being some conflict, but also like some resolution. It was perfect. It was good.
Arlu made
If
story.
anything, it showcased different views more than it showcased any conflict between characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I would like to say that both Arlu and Jack now have rivals.
Yay!
Is my rival the one who got away?
Yes, I will remember. He will remember this as definitely wanting to kill Arlu, and Dwayne of Scornhold wants to kick Jack's ass.
Look, I didn't even fucking cheat, man. I didn't even fucking cheat.
Just one. But, you know, that's pretty noble of him to want to murder you for no real good reason.
He doesn't want to murder you. He wants to.
He,
Touché,
we
just
we have a healthy rivalry.
yeah.
You have like this guy wants to kill you now.
Yeah, yeah.
And he might come up at any point.
The only thing with Scornhold guys is like they're gross in battle. Like they fight like Arlu even though they don't have to.
Look,
I mean,
God.
maybe
if anything,
I
I'm just doing what I got.
I might include. I should have.
Sorry,
I
go ahead.
tried to work it into RP, but I just am shit at RP tonight because I'm tired. But
I don't think so. I think you did. I think everyone did
Yeah.
great.
I
Uh,
think you did really well.
I was a little
Nice of
afraid Kibbs was being too quiet, but as soon as I gave her an opportunity to get drunk and show people up at games, she did great.
But like,
Yeah, Rand really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rand is slowly. He's like Mog Swampmouth. Doesn't do much. When does stuff is important.
You're welcome.
It's a good comparison too, because when Mog Swapmouth got involved, it was very like interesting, very
Yes.
character driven.
Yes.
Who is it? Mog Fartmouth?
Swampmouth.
Yeah, Fartmouth. No, you had it right the first time.
Oh, isn't that god from Skyrim?
Oh no, that's our buddy Mike's old witch character from Pathfinder.
Oh. Yeah, no, I confuse that all the time. Sorry.
They're very similar
It's
characters.
a common
so-
mistake.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody for joining. Hopefully, we will see you everybody back again on. Wait, hold on. Let me fucking. Whoa, the 30th. So we'll get one more in before the end of the month.
Hey, you know what day that is?
Hmm.
That's my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Joe.
Whoa!
let's
Will you
go.
be willing to play on your birthday?
I am taking that whole week off work, so absolutely.
Yay!
Yes, let's go.
All right.
And not to continue to dox myself, but I'll be 30 years old.
I keep forgetting that I'm
The
so
better
much.
20s.
Honestly, just tell us your IP at
Wow,
this
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that other than Mikey, I'm so much older than all of you.
Wait, I actually don't know how old you are, better.
I'm 33.
30.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we're the same age.
We're the same age, but Mikey's a few months older.
You are the youngest.
Yep.
we're the same age.
God.
He's just a few years younger than
I
me.
guess. I love how little that matters now.
It
and then-
matters so little, but it was
Yeah.
so
It
important
ma-
when we
it's-
were in high
honestly,
school.
It's mattered nothing at any point, but like in high school, Mike being able to be like, I'm an '80s kid. Ow.
No, he's not. He's from '89. That's the '90s. Fuck it.
It's fun.
Yeah,
I
you
was-
were not.
No, that's
you
just
were
like me
a-
calling myself a 90s kid, and I'm 97. Like,
You have more right to say '90s kid than he does '80s kid.
Yeah.
You at least had 3 years.
Guys, I'm a
He
90s
would
kid.
like,
also.
and it's like he would say it in a way where it's like he knew that he couldn't, but owned it anyway, which was all the more frustrating. It's funny. The other day at work, I was talking to someone, and I've been talking about like your game. They've been interested in your game, and I've mentioned Mike and blah blah blah. And they're like, "Do you have any way of keeping track of like all these different people?" And I was like, "Yes, a time-honored tradition that we started in high school.
Of just keeping the same.
There are
same
3 of
nickname, yeah.
us. Yeah, one of us is the first because they're a total narcissist. This,
I'm the second
There's
because
second
I
worst.
don't care.
because you don't care, and the third because I really don't care. I wanted to avoid 1 and 2, so I was like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm third.
Yeah.
I'm third."
Yeah. It was you were aggressively didn't care and I took what was left. So you didn't it's almost like you protest took third, which is great. So yeah, really glad this worked out. I'm gonna sign off one more time. If you and if there's still people watching, go to bitterdm.itch.io to check out the game, which will also have links to the Kickstarter on there. Also, my socials. I'm bitterdm on literally every website.
I'm just saying you should put your fucking thing in the title of the stream.
I should. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, good night, good night, good night.
Good night, good night, good
Good
night, good
night.
night.
Yeah.